fellow kaiju not kaiju fans, and welcome to this episode of Kaiju Rambles. With me off the bat, we have a good friend.
Hello, it's me, the Godzilla reader, as always. And since it's this particular month, love yourself and be proud of who you are.
Of course, we have Levi in the chat.
Night.
Hello, Mr. Williams.
Hello.
Hi, gay.
Also, don't question the profile picture. Totally didn't pick that up because, you know.
Now, just to throw everything up there. Boom. Boom.
so it's just us at the moment.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless up.
I love you, Rita. I love you too, Levi. Happy Pride Month.
Yes. Hello, Dino Boy.
Hi, Dana boy.
You know what? I probably. So, this is pretty much a free blog, sort of. Up. That would be that was gonna be my next questions. Next question. But anyways, this is pretty much gonna be a free um uh blog of an episode uh, where we don't have really much of anything specifically to talk about, just whatever that comes to our mind in terms of kaiju films, comics, so on and so forth, and
Okay.
LGBTQ stuff. Um,
All
so
right.
Dino Boy, Mr. Williams. There's actually quite a few out there, which I actually don't mind like showcasing the artwork. But anyways, Mr. Williams, Dino Boy, would either of you, or both of you, would like to come up to uh, to the stage?
Yeah. Then we can
Because
talk about the topic.
yeah, well, we have like so much room today in this episode.
Mhm. Right.
Let me get. Alrighty.
Especially since we
Uh,
don't know if the Godzilla will come up or not.
true. Copy. Done boy. There you are. Paste. There you go, die boy. Is it in here or? That's not how to spell it. Yes. Okay. Oh my god. Even I'm not
What?
strong enough to do that.
What? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there were actual Wolf 34 arts of the Eidora.
Yeah,
It all has to do with that freaking eye. Always the eyes.
of course. No matter what. Okay, Godzilla. Do you know why I have caps lock on? Where we can also always look at. Also, we watch the coming out shirt.
The what now?
The coming out short.
Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're referring. Yeah, yeah, that
Always,
one.
um, God.
Again, I'm questioning why they decided to design those eyes out of that.
No one knows. And I don't think anyone I want to know.
I guess you could say that concept is tied to, I guess, the movie's weirdness, I suppose.
Yep. Okay, so actually, let's.
Okay, well, I guess so. While we're waiting for the
Oh,
people to come in. Oh
hello,
wait,
Dada Boy.
I
hi, Dana boy.
I
How you doing?
good.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, uh, so we'll like go over uh, for the moment. We can go over the canon characters.
Right, right. Canon characters from from,
Hey Levi.
from what from what
So
the movies, or I guess from media.
anything, comics, movies, shows. Even though the, I mean,
But
should we have should canons be allowed?
I
Side eyes,
guess so,
Godzilla
but
versus Megalon.
maybe I suppose. I mean, like Wikizilla mentioned it. I mean, then again, Wikizilla mentioned a lot and a lot of LGBTQ representation in the Godzilla franchise, which freaking hell, I didn't even know there was that much. Well, I guess I could start. I guess from what I could say, my first, I guess, how do I put it? I guess my
Uh,
first exposure. Actually, no, not exposure. That doesn't sound right. The first time that I've seen like an LGBTQ representation in the Godzilla franchise being like represented was, of course, none other than Monarch: Legacy of Monster, with the main protagonist known as Kate. And well, you know the gist of it. This one was quote unquote controversial according to the Godzilla fans, because they didn't like the idea that Kate was a lesbian or something like that, to the point that you even got some people calling it woke, which this is the day of criticism we live right now.
oh
But
yeah.
anywho, but um, yeah, essentially the first LGBTQ representation that I saw in the Godzilla franchise was obviously Kate from the fifth episode, who we knew who was revealed to be a lesbian, of course. And when I saw that basically being a reveal, I was like, oh, okay, LGBTQ representation in Godzilla franchise. Come on, yeah, like that. Come on, yeah, let's go, yeah, come on. I was actually pretty happy to actually see some LGBTQ representation in the franchise. Since I think it's definitely it's a good way of like including like a good inclusion of like something that is basically part of everyday's life. Like it's a good inclusion of um how do I put it? I'm trying to like say it in a way that like doesn't sound mean or anything.
Yeah.
It's definitely a great way of like including these particular types of people that obviously don't have like the easy life because essentially we still having a lot of problems. Like LGBTQ people still have a problems of discrimination and all that. So I think it's awesome that the Godzilla franchise actually it has been doing that for a while, but I didn't know. But like I think it was awesome that we got some representation of those people in
Mhm.
a franchise as big such as the Godzilla franchise. Even though like I keep saying, it's been happening for a long time, but I think the issue is that a lot of the media that have included these representation were in small medias, mostly being comics that I'm assuming they're all Americans. So yeah, American comics don't tend to like get adapted for for like French people in Europe.
Mhm.
So that's pretty much that. And yeah, after eventually, yeah, I did watch the video that Wikizilla did, which was definitely one of their best ones. And
Yeah, I
yeah, I
have it up
discovered a
right now.
nice. But yeah, I discovered a lot of like yeah, again, like I keep saying, like there was the LGTB. Am I even saying that right?
LGBTQ.
Yeah, thank you. LGBTQ. Yeah, there was a lot of LGBTQ representation in the franchise since for God knows how long. I mean, heck, I think we can all agree that there was some LGBTQ representation in the very first movie with that one particular scene.
So uh,
Oh my god.
up from the top, we discuss any characters that are canon confirmed as LGBTQ, then do speculation on characters that may or may or not. Reader is exposing himself to us.
Oh
um,
no. Full
everyone
reader
is
exposed.
Yep, everyone is woke on the internet. You have to because you can't be sleep and surf the net. Representation mandates. I realized why Reader doesn't care for the comics the other day. None of them are translated. That sucks.
Yeah, that's unfortunately that. What?
Yeah, well, remember the last time I say you probably won't be able to live a certain part of a mythological creature down?
Yeah.
Levi's keeping
Oh,
her word.
oh my fucking god. You, you know what? Not great, Lily. Oh my god. Good question.
And
I guess I guess if I were to since the twin fairies do worship a giant moth, I guess they become some kind of weird combination between a llama that has like insect features, I think.
God,
But
um, dear Lord, I don't
Levi,
know.
Levi, don't give me any more ideas because if you give me more ideas, I might actually turn them into realities.
Dear Lord, and oh, needs to say
Leo.
Hey, Leos.
or and
Oh,
and
oh.
Levi.
Yay!
Good.
She's here.
Yeah, that's where I left you
Oh
off.
God.
I give you more hot shot ideas. Hold on, my speaker's on loud.
No.
That was
Listen, it was too easy, reader. I'm sorry. And the Mothra twins, like they got to be lesbians. Am I like that was really my thought? Am I wrong?
They're if they're sisters, I don't think they would go as far as to do that. But if that were to happen, I guess.
Well, because you're right. I would see a lot of like it's maybe not forefront, but there seems to be some LGBT representation in all of the Godzilla. Actually, that was where the go.
Let me find it. Okay.
Also, Neos, do you see the profile picture that I chose for this?
I mean,
It's Vivian, isn't it?
oh,
Yep.
and
I thought so.
we have a full house.
Oh my
Hi.
god.
Oh, and we got the doctor.
It's
Conjurer.
If anyone ever uses the term woke, I hate you. Just saying.
Yes. Also,
Well,
I see that we got another Conjurer. It's Conjurer from universe. I don't know which number. I don't. What year? What year was released Gamera versus Baragon?
Let's just call it GB66. Why don't we? Hi, Levi.
Yeah, sure.
Wait a minute. Wait, where'd they go?
I die so Conjurer lives.
No, you didn't need to do. I'll say this: I'm not going to be on here for very long, okay? Because I'm going to hang with my brother later, okay? So.
Gotcha.
Okay.
No, but I just want to come in and show my my love and support for LGBT. I'm the same way, reader. Saying it fast just is hard. It just rolls off the tongue. LGBTQ. There, got it.
Perfect. Let me go up.
But yes, Barugan is our perfect Kaiju Pride Month representation. Let's just stop there.
Of course. I mean, who else can reveal the rainbows?
Yeah, and you know the perfect voice I thought of for Barugan is oh, she's back. The perfect
I appreciate
voice
you not wanting me to sacrifice myself. Thank you, Conjura. Continue. Baragon is the perfect pride representation. No, you're good. You're good. Baragon is the perfect pride representation. I was listening over here, so continue.
No, the perfect voice I thought of for Barugan is that one character from Independence Day who was also in Mrs. Doubtfire. So I don't know why.
Who am I? Oh,
I forget who it was.
Harvey Fierstein.
I think so. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I get it. I see it. Oh my God, David.
How you doing, honey? How nice. That's terrible.
Actually, here's a very interesting point of fact, and this relates to Pride Month. But Harvey Fierstein, back in the '80s, was actually one of the very first openly gay actors. And you can actually watch a Barbara Walters interview where she's kind of a cunt and she's trying to push him to open up on the gayness. He's like, yeah, no, I am gay, but she's like asking all of these really terribly insensitive questions. He's like, honey, I just love who I want to love. I don't know. You know, you get up every day and you want to like suck dick. I want to suck dick. It's great. Like, I don't know what's wrong. Like, it's just, he's a brilliant man. I had to go to bat for him. But I can see it. Baragon is, listen here, Godzilla. Fucking, oh my God.
He just talks to Gamera like that. So,
Oh my God.
you know, well, I'll tell you why I chose Barugan as well. Because here's a funny thing: in German, he's called Godzilla.
I forgot about that.
I have questions. I have several questions.
Wait.
How are they not?
I will
sued for
save that for
copyright?
another
That's fine.
day. I will save that for another day.
That's fine.
No idea.
And for everyone who's like, oh no, it wasn't. As it loads. There you go.
I was gonna. So I also don't have much time here, but I wanted to introduce a question for the whole stream. I thought this would be my question. That's helpful. I think we should all say whether it's same sex or another, like who's the hottest person we think is in like the Godzilla universe.
Hmm.
The hottest
So it has to
person
be
in
a-
the Godzilla.
I mean,
Yeah,
as a heterosexual male, I would definitely say a lot of the Godzilla male characters are very handsome. So,
Listen,
the
hold on.
one that comes to
Trevor,
my mind would
fucking-
probably be Rondo Yaguchi from Shin Godzilla.
Oh, there. Yep.
Yeah, I would say maybe Rondo Yaguchi is the first one that comes to my head from Shin Godzilla.
Hmm.
I'm gonna jump in real quick with like the entire cast of Kong Skull Island can just do whatever they want to me,
Oh, sure.
including John Goodman. I have no problem with this. Like,
Yeah,
you know, Tom
Tom
Hiddleston,
Tom
and Brie
Hiddleston
Larson,
looks like a
they can just
snack in
pass
that,
me back
yeah.
and forth, and I'm just like, that's fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John C. Riley's there, and just like he joins in occasionally for motorboating or something. I don't know. It's just so that's my answer.
Oh, God.
So you think him and Gunpei really got along too well? He misses his wife so much.
Well,
He's
when
like,
you're
you know
alone
what?
on
Why
an
not?
island like that.
It's a lot like the meme. Instead of
Well, it's a two-stroke engine.
I'm-
You know, most of those planes, they're two.
it's like that meme. It's like the meme. I really miss my wife Gonpei. I really do. That meme from Sonic.
Oh,
Want to do it on this Skullcrawler corpse that we just blew up?
I mean, that's why they call it boning, right? You do it on skeletons. That's the, I'm not gonna lie. Like, while dangerous, that elephant graveyard.
No. Don't you mean to say so? Like, well, they better get down to the bone.
It looked fuckable. I'd be in there. That's a good
Oh my
spot.
god.
She's really got a bone to dick with him. You know, just We're here in bone jokes. This is what do we do?
We have a ton of bone jokes. A skeleton.
Oh fuck! Oh my god, that was really good. I hate that. That was really good. Oh fuck, that was really good. Son of a bitch. God damn it. God damn it.
I mean, I took that from the game Undertale, so any fans out there know what I'm referring to. So
it still counts, baby.
Yep.
Anybody else got fuckable characters they want to talk about?
Yeah,
Or some
My fuckable characters.
It was
Yep.
the hesitancy
Oh
with
my
you.
God.
Hold on, because you asked us which is the artist's character in the franchise. In our opinion, do you mean like male and female character, or just?
Yes, the point was to like pick one of both, so that way like that's more pride. And then if we're I should say if we're being really pride and everything's on the table, then you should pick also one monster, because bestial or whatever furry, that also counts. And to which I would pick, you know what, King Kong. Also, again, the whole cast of Kong Skull Island. That's all. It's actually the whole cast.
I will step in real quick and tell you right now, like the answer would obviously our Lord and Savior Godzilla. Especially if you pay attention to Gareth Edwards' like design process to Godzilla in that movie. He made sure that he looked very masculine. And he's very masculine in that film. So I can definitely say he is the perfect representation of an attractive kaiju male. Clearly an alpha.
Yeah, he's very attractive by all the definite features, so you could see it all right.
I'm gonna regret all of this next morning. So
That's the fun of it, though. If you're not saying really stupid shit on a show like that, you regret later. I don't know. What's the point? What are we doing here?
no, yeah. Heisei Godzilla and MonsterVerse Godzilla is the perfect definition of beautiful masculinity, right there. Just saying.
So reader, those are your parameters, and for everyone else too. Those are your.
But I guess for a
let's
female character, because I didn't realize it applied to female characters, Akane Yashiro from Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Just like I fell in love with her like at a young age. Like, oh my god, you were so beautiful.
Okay. I guess for female characters, Miyana and Mayana from the anime trilogy.
Okay. Reader complimenting the anime trilogy. That's character progression.
Hey.
I'm gonna say this. I love the twin sisters from the trilogy. I think there's so many interesting addition to that. I didn't exactly like how they were portraying the third one because they were trying to get boned.
Nope.
But they were interesting in the second one, and looking at the designs, I mean, it's an anime. Was that expected to have some little fan service?
Calm down, son. It's just a drawing.
Have you ever seen Jessica Rabbit? All right, let's not.
Yeah. Okay, you got me.
Exactly. Oh, Dynamo disappeared. What happened?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Dada boy, no.
Actually, hold on. I'm trying. Oh, sorry.
No, good.
I'm trying to think of a male one. Hold on, because they're like different options.
Yeah. Shop around.
Okay, hold on. I'm doing a quick Google searches because I think I got the character, but I need to make sure if I got his name right. So, hold on.
Well, if you're gonna sleep with them, you want to make sure you get the name right. That's pretty important. That's kind of
Oh my god.
base things. Am I wrong, Neos? Like that's the.
I ain't say you are. You're not wrong. I'm just saying.
Like I really did. Now that I'm like saying it, it's like no, that's because that's always the joke of like, hey, so what was my number? What was my name the next day? Tamariso.
Oh my god.
Franklin. Kylie.
Okay, I got one. Trapper from GXK.
Oh.
Yeah.
I said that at the beginning. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, Dan Stevens is a handsome looking guy.
I second that one.
Yeah.
I second that one.
All in favor?
Oh. My computer is having problems and it kicked me out. Be back in a second. Take your time. Don't worry.
Yeah, take your time. But yeah, Trapper from GXK. Come on, a nice looking guy. Besides, I feel like we all want to be Bernie when he said that one line.
Yeah. I want to kiss you.
Right out of the mouth.
I mean, I don't want to be Bernie, but sure, why not? So.
At least give him a plus this one time, Jesus! Like give him something this time.
Give him a little smooch, just a little kiss, just the tip, just the tip.
Exactly.
Yeah, Dan Stevens is handsome.
He is, yeah.
Too. Actually, so I recently read or audiobook listened to Marie Shelley's Frankenstein, and he narrated it.
Oh,
really?
God damn. It was here upon the afternoon that Victor knew all I could add. It was, oh my God, I could listen to him do anything. It was like, and he would, because if you listen to Frankenstein, the way it's written, there are just entire sections that they don't have any, like, he said, she said. It is just one person talking. So, like, he would go into a voice for, like, a character, and I would just, like, Wait, what does he actually sound like? I have completely fucking forgotten, and now I'm just like, he is whoever this person is. Right? I have lost Dan Stevens. He's gone, but yeah.
That boy's back.
I did not realize that. That's cool.
Yeah, it was. If you like audiobooks and such like that, it was a nice 8 hour.
I don't really read audiobooks much anymore. I kind of want to just read it myself and interpret what the voices would sound like in my head.
I like doing. I don't have the time for that. I liked it. I just don't have the.
Yeah.
I wish I had time to. Hence why.
Yeah, I get that.
That's understandable.
I'm still trying to think because
I was gonna say Dino Boy, Neos, and Dimitri still have to answer this question, and Reader still. Reader did the mail.
I already answered saying that second Trapper, but.
Okay. No. Actually. Oh, you did. Actually, you did. Actually. Then you have to say which monster you want to fuck. That was the other one.
Oh my.
A monster.
Pandora slimy.
Jesus.
That's all I got.
Oh my god.
We sure that isn't Vamp's answer? I'm sorry.
Pandora can transform into a vibrator or one of those rose petal things or like the plugs. They got tentacles, so then they'll give you a big hug. It's the whole thing. You'd love it. Don't lie, you love it.
I've seen a lot of Japanese stuff. That tentacles. Yeah.
They love him a little too much over there.
Yep. Well, let's see. A kaiju. Ah, fuck it. Violante.
There you go.
Quite literally, all fuck
You know
it.
what?
Fuck
Fair.
Violante. Good one.
Okay.
Good one.
Oh my god. All I can say is
Hang
I
on
hope you
1
survive
second.
that.
Wait. Are we talking about
What?
which kaijus will we want to fuck?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what Levi said. Yeah.
Welcome to where is he? God damn it! Welcome. To...
I'm right here.
Were you about to
She's
say?
right
Were you
here.
about to say Rodan?
No, I'm talking about
Is that who
Tyler.
you about to
Gotta
say?
look.
Yeah,
Oh,
on my stream, I'm like way over in the corner. I don't know where I'm on your screen.
Okay, yes. Welcome to Kairu's section of Smasher Pass Kaiju. Okay, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
in.
basically what this is.
All right.
Oh god.
And this character will make sense. This character will make sense.
Oh, yeah, this kid, the
Yeah.
little femboy kaiju.
I like to see Mothra Leo
You
as
said what?
trans by the time he gets to the third movie.
There you go.
Because keep in mind, in the third movie, they use the she pronouns.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh yeah. Wait.
I thought it was just a Sony translation issue, but when I watched a bootleg Showa video transfer copy, they also refer to Leo as a he or as a she or her. And I'm like, wait a minute, but I thought this was accurate to what the actual translation is. Wait a minute. And of course, there's the
to be fair, fans.
huh?
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was gonna say, to be fair, fans. So I mean, they can be accurate, but sometimes they'll have like some inconsistencies in there where some things might not be translated exactly like how it's supposed to be. But
All right, fair.
it depends.
Sure.
Gotta love how you have to look up. Okay.
Yeah, the logo just to see me talking above.
Okay.
No, sorry, but Reader
Right.
said Violante, and I'm like, sure, yeah, smash, why not? But I also say Heisei Godzilla and Space Godzilla, smash, why not? They got some pretty big thighs, why not?
Hear you.
Oh my god.
Hear you.
What?
Hear you.
Shin
This
Godzilla
needs to be an
eyes,
actual
that's all I
weapon.
got.
Wait, what? Huh? What was that, Reader?
This needs to be an actual episode of Smash or Pass Kaiju Edition.
Oh
No.
my god.
No. We can
I
joke
make a
about
motion.
it.
I make a motion
joke
that we
about
have a
it.
Smasher Pass Kaiju episode.
Does
Dude, I
anyone
think this
second the
section
motion?
already became it.
Levi
I
can
think
do
this
it.
this section of
Levi
the video
can do
already
it.
turned into that. Oh god.
All in favor, say aye.
Nay.
Aye. Nay. All opposed? Motion carries.
Good. Anyways,
Yeah. So those three. I'm sorry.
yeah. No,
You know what? You go ahead because you might pick it. You might pick one of your own.
for my at least human characters, I have a few dudes, but if I had to only pick one, no, Trapper, definitely Trapper, and for the female, you know what, I cannot think of any other female character right now, so Andrews.
Rebecca Hall's a pretty woman for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Now to the kaiju.
I have no clue.
You mean it's not Titanosaurus?
No, it's
Oh
not.
my goodness.
More like Titanosaur ass. Am I right? Yeah.
Hmm.
God, my dog's just going crazy right now.
Dimitri's dog is like pick a better answer. So
Dang, the dog don't like the answer? Jeez. I didn't realize
he's like
dogs were
saying
judgmental too.
pick a kaiju, damn it.
Oh, I guess that's what he's saying right now. Pick a better kaiju. That's what he's saying.
I honestly never
He
thought.
said King Caesar is definitely fuckable. So
Caesar.
What? No, I did not.
no, your dog.
Yeah,
No, he did not.
I
Shut
can
up.
speak dog. I can speak dog. I heard I want to fuck King Caesar. I heard it.
Oh god.
Well, it is possible. Since King Caesar is a bit like a dog.
He's a lying dog, pretty sure. Anyways,
Oh man, this is why I love you guys. You're fun.
This is why this is.
Same, exactly the same. I'm with Konjiro. I love you guys.
It's not shenanigans, but it's all for fun.
Wait,
and,
you mean
it's good.
not even any of the versions of Mothra? Okay, something's going on over there. What's going on?
They have a dispute. The dogs are having a dispute in the meeting room.
no, they're barking at something. I'll go see what they're barking about.
Sure, no worries. Okay. All right. Let's go through. I'm gonna go through them, guys, while he gets back. Okay. Everybody in the comment section, please put "Watch Daimajin" right now.
Oh my god. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
No, I'm gonna.
I'm coming. Hold on, let me get my phone. I'm coming. Let me get my other phone.
Damn it!
I got you. No. Oh.
There,
No. I mean,
I guess
what?
someone
Nothing.
was
Everything's
walking
fine.
down.
What are you talking about? Everything's totally fine. What are you
Very
talking
fun.
about?
Anyways,
Okay. Okay. I was gonna do a small section. It's like, all right, guys, let's go through all the kaiju. Anguirus, smash or pass, go.
yeah. Wait,
You were gonna
No.
pause a second.
Hey, why would you say
Oh.
that?
That's super nice of that person. Wow.
Yeah, they were
Way
very
to go, Omegan Smiles. Wow. Cool.
Wait, what?
And
I
Gearus,
didn't-
And Gearus, isn't that like the gold dragon looking motherfucker?
No.
the spiky guy.
that and Kilo
Oh.
looking man.
Oh, no.
with,
Pass.
Spike
Pass.
Bat.
Oh,
Pass.
what? Okay, you got somebody to say that about.
too many spikes. They're not tentacles. Spikes are painful. You know, that doesn't insert well.
Rodan.
Smash!
I knew you were gonna say Rodan. I knew you were gonna say Rodan. I knew it.
Showa and Heisei, pass. Final Wars, Monsterverse, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my freaking god.
But the most important one,
All right. Oh,
Gabara.
Gabra. Gabra.
Yeah, what?
That's a
Well,
surprise.
see what-
All right.
What did you
He's a
what you did,
mutated
Doc?
dog.
Truth was, I was gonna say Mothra, but then I thought to myself, nah, let's not do this. Or let's do someone else's funny Gabara there.
I'll change this
Still-
something real quick. Where
Whoa.
download? Give me a second.
Pass Gabra. I pass Gabra.
Yes.
Yeah, fast.
Yep.
I abracadabra gabra.
Nice.
That was good.
That's right. Even as a phantom voice, I'm paying attention. I pay attention.
But
You do.
I have the LGBT plus characters in Godzilla stories from the Wikizilla YouTube page where we can always watch. Yep. Oh god.
Dimitri, when I'm gone, you need to do Godzilla fanfiction script reads with these people.
Oh no.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I'll
you
be
can.
here for that.
I
so.
believe in you. I believe in you, buddy. I know you can.
I'll try if I find any.
I think it'd be better just to
If
watch the
you
videos.
find
That way
any?
we have a visual representation of it.
Right.
But I mean that's if we were to do that, there would be some section of such videos that I will not touch with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
From a specific
Yeah.
channel that does weird Godzilla fan fiction. I'm not gonna say any names.
Good choice. Good choice. That was a green choice, Dimitri. Green choice.
Seems like I'm missing some content. You know I'm not the right.
No, you know who it is, reader. You know who it is. We're keeping
You
quiet.
got it, buddy. You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
no, I
don't shush. Just stop there. Stop there.
So, okay, hold on. So, King Ghidorah, smash or pass? Smash. Obviously,
Okay.
3 heads. Like, plan.
Show up, pass. They say he's got a good looking body. Sure, smash. GMK, pass. Grand Ghidorah, pass. Monsterverse, smash. Anime trilogy, pass.
Can I just say, I really appreciate that Konjira is doing
Yeah.
the extra effort of literally naming each era and smash, pass, like, hey, say it's bad. Like, bravo. That's effort. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
He's doing the most for it.
I mean, I'm like Jacksepticeye when he has to go through every FNAF character and just analyze them carefully. So
actually.
or Markiplier with the Pokemon like videos.
Oh god.
Actually, Doc, what about Mecha King Ghidorah?
Who?
Mecha King Ghidorah.
There's some electricity in that, so sure, why not?
Nice.
That's what could
Nah, I would pass.
Yeah. Because this is looks forward where he smashed the Ghidorah.
Also, Neo, so since you're
Sorry, I think we went far off the topic.
No, it
I'm
went
trying
yeah,
to
he
change
would
it. I'm
you
trying to change it up, having a little bit of an issue with.
gotcha.
No.
It went from cute we wanted to I think who we think is hot / want to sleep with and whatnot, to so Kaiju's Master Pass Edition. And he's all fantastic, Conjura. And
That was actually a
here's a
seamless
list of the
transition.
kaiju that I shall list off, and he shall answer. Remember to be truthful. So, first time.
If it's to get a good laugh out of you, that's all I care. So
Right.
Okay, I got it.
I knew it. Like that's what I try to do on my show. Thank you, Conjira. Like I'm always playing to Dimitri. Like if I can get Dimitri to laugh, score.
you need to get a good laugh out of everybody. Like it doesn't mean
Well,
you're
this is
serious
true.
about it. It just means
Yeah,
you're
no.
just saying something so asinine that they'd be like, "Why would you think that?"
Really, on this show, more and more it becomes Reader. I'm trying to get a laugh out of. Like that's like, because like, so we're all Americans, and he's the French one. So it's like, if I like,
Oh,
I
God.
try to. It's not about smart humor, but if like whatever my level of like trying to be esoteric humor like hits Reader, I'm like, yes, I'm not.
I thought I was gonna get into a French kissing joke or something. So
No, that's what I mean. Like it's like you could do the easy low hanging fruit as a writer. It's always more fun to try to like hit that higher one. And like if I can get that French esoteric laugh. Actually, hold on. Really, I need to tell Reader. I know you're Portuguese as well, but you're French. But I'm reading The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas, and French people are fascinating. That's all I got for that. Like that was really like wow.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys know that the word parasite comes from Paris, like parasiticism? Like it actually is a phrase from the Napoleon Bonaparte century, like that time.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
I guess
more you know.
Right?
live in a city of parasites.
Kind of. Well, that was the idea behind it. Was that Paris itself was being parasitical. What was the other? Marseille was like truly the capital of like France at the time, and Paris itself was being parasit. Like they were being of Paris. It's really they say it so much in the book. It's really weird to hear a word being like formed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Count of Monte Cristo. It's like 60 hours long.
Dear Lord.
Also, Levi, I'm not Portuguese. I'm Spanish.
I know you're Listen, I'm saying currently. Listen, you're Spanish. That also counts. Like I'm fine with this too. What's all like? We got all the ethnicities. We need like honestly, and Reader because like I don't see you. I also just assume that you have like Asian ancestry as well. Like I'm getting all the big threes.
You know what? That's fair. I always get compared to a guy.
¿Cómo estás, Reader?
You get compared to who?
I hope I
Holy
said that
shit.
right.
It was. Oh my god. I am gonna go because I'm now just realizing I have sorry, I came up here and sweat just started pouring down my face because the clothes I'm wearing are not for like this. I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to go. However, I wanted to thank you all and like be gay and continue. Like I know like you like there was a level of like why are we on this thought? No, continue through the night. Just like every time you find a new kaiju, smash or pass. If there's another character, smash or pass. Like I just keep that going. That's my. That's my missive to you guys to be gay or queer or LGBT titties, whatever one you want. All of it matters. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
I will say this last thing. I am gonna listen to like the rest of this, and I can't wait to hear like what the fuck you get up to. I haven't actually got to listen to like the show because I've been participating, so it's like, oh, now I get to listen. Oh my gosh, that'll be fun.
I mean, I'm not gonna be on here for much long either. So.
Well, there's 3-4 other people. I imagine Mr. Williams show up. Who knows what else will happen? Like the magic happens. But to you all, good luck, good night. Go fuck and go fight, and make sure everything that you do, wrap it tight.
See you, Levi.
Later.
Bye.
So I'm gonna.
Alrighty. Did everybody answer about the most attractive male, female, and kaiju?
I don't know if Dinobai has or not.
Yeah, I think I've seen Dynamo answer.
Okay. I was in my mind is thinking what in this, and I finally found some Okay, for most attractive character in the Godzilla series, let's see. I will say for Mel, I will go for the. I will say that I will say the most of the characters in the Heisei series. I don't know their names also. So most of the character Heisei series, and let's see what else. As for female, also I'll I got two. Well, I got three for females. Besides is Miki Asala from Heisei, Nikki from Final Wars, Massive Russell, and I will throw also I'll throw Ellie Brody. Ella's Olsen character, so I'll throw that her in there as well.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah. And as for Kaiju's,
Keep going.
okay. As for Kaiju, I will. As Kaiju, I will say I'll say Mothra. I will go for Mothra, but I will go with the Heisei version of Mothra because the Heisei is one of my favorite designs of Mothra anyway. So I will go with that, and I will. Uh, and y'all never talk about this endurance. I will say Dargon because I think Dargon is the most has the most size also. So
Okay.
Okay. Also, Neo's disappeared. Don't know what happened.
Don't know what happened either.
Still haven't chosen a kaiju, Kiryu?
No. I have honestly no idea. So I figured we'll just watch like this. Since this has like the most information. Also, please support the official release of this video.
I'm so sure that that people didn't unsubscribe from this channel after this video. So
No, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm sure there wasn't a particular user that literally left a comment that literally said, "Bruh, you have 10 seconds to delete this video." That's literally what the comment said.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Too strong, too heavy. They are not evil by choice. That is their tragedy. This is how Ishiro Honda described the kaiju present in his films, and it's not hard to see why such creatures would resonate with LGBT plus people.
There you go.
Are kaiju too big for the world, or is the world too small and small-minded for them? The Godzilla series reboots itself almost compulsively, but whenever a single continuity lasts for long enough, humanity and kaiju tend to find ways to coexist, and Godzilla shifts from a reviled beast to celebrated hero. It's an arc that can be both hopeful and aspirational to the queer community. It's also in line with the end of Honda's quote, which is usually omitted. After several stories of this type, the public finds sympathy for the
Welcome back, Neil. Hello, welcome back, Neil.
monsters. In reality, they favor the monsters. Of course, now that some time has passed and things
Sorry
are
about leaving.
at least somewhat better,
problem.
You're good.
we don't need to just project onto the monsters. New installments in the franchise we've held dear have textually queer characters that we can latch onto. But don't get me wrong, we still definitely project onto the monsters. That's too much fun to give up.
Not wrong.
Hey kaiju fans, I'm Humble Squid, and I'm going to be chronicling all the LGBT plus characters in the Godzilla franchise. Be warned, spoilers ahead for all stories discussed.
You may not want to show the ads on here, so.
I can't do anything about it. Confirmed
Godzilla
characters.
Returns, the first book in the Random House series written by Mark Saraceni, is set in a world where Godzilla first attacked Tokyo in 1954 and was never killed by Dr. Serizawa's oxygen destroyer. One character from the original film is mentioned, however: Steve Martin, the Chicago reporter spliced into the American version, and the many other overseas cuts based on it. In this telling, he wrote a renowned book about his experiences titled This is Tokyo, which inspired the 1956 docudrama Godzilla King of the Monsters. Martin was played by Raymond Burr, who also portrayed him in our universe's version of the film, as well as in Godzilla 1985. Godzilla was something of a joke in 80s America, so Burr returning to the role was met with disbelief, but he took the character's message extremely seriously, and even rewrote his own ending monologue. Burr and his partner Robert Benavides were together for 33 years, although Burr never came out during his lifetime for the sake of his career.
This was
On
the first
contrary,
time
he
I've
invented
ever
two
heard
dead
about
why-
it. Like,
Yes.
I did not know Raymond Burr was gay.
Oh, yep. I
Like, this
knew
was
that.
new to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you doing about that?
and went on stage dates with Natalie Wood to keep the public from finding out that he was gay. Burr probably isn't the only queer celebrity to be referenced in a Godzilla story. In fact, if you count hacky parodies, we can be sure of it. But for the sake of our sanity and in recognition of his seismic impact on the franchise, we'll let him represent them all. In 1977, Marvel began publishing their own Godzilla comic, which featured the King of the Monsters crossing paths with superheroes from across Earth 616. In issue number 3, when Godzilla makes landfall in San Francisco, he is opposed by the Champions. Many years later, two of the members of that team, Hercules and Bobby Drake, aka Iceman, would be revealed as bi and gay respectively. Both of them proved to be very effective against the Monster King, Hercules toppling Godzilla and Iceman temporarily freezing him. However, thanks to S.H.I.E.L.D. continually getting in their way, and vice versa, Godzilla still manages to leave the battle without a scratch. Hercules' orientation was first hinted at during his own funeral in 2010. Don't worry, he got better. Comics are weird. It took another decade.
Dory, I promise you got better. Yeah, he just had a little bit of death.
But don't worry, he came back after
Huh.
a few years. This happens all the time.
Yeah.
This happens all
Oh,
the
he,
time, unless your name is Uncle Ben or Alfred Pennyworth.
oh yes. Yes, he just had a small case of death.
Yeah,
It's
but
okay
don't worry.
now.
Don't worry. They'll come back. It happens so frequently that I think even the writer and the artist at Marvel even made like a little illustration of like Doctor.
Why are we stopping?
The fact that he's dead, and this firm is just like, oh, don't worry, this happens.
Neo's friend.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking. Let's go on.
No, I think Neos. I think you need to.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, a little
Okay.
bit. Yeah.
It's because of my mic. Sorry. It's
You're good.
No,
It's
it's
because of how my mic is. Well, how my headphones are.
You're good.
It's 'cause
Good.
I'm not using the right ones. My bad.
You're good.
Some changes in management for it to become official in the main Marvel universe. Iceman's coming out in 2015's all-new X-Men number 40 was a bit controversial, since it was
So I just find this attraction funny. But you know what? On what's happening, Bobby? I'm gonna hold your hand while I tell you this.
Oh my god.
it was the result of Jean Grey reading his mind and confronting him. Now, since this Bobby is a time-displaced teenager, again, comics are weird, the team continues to think that the current timeline's Bobby Drake is straight, until Uncanny X-Men number 600 later that year. When the younger Bobby talks it out with the older Bobby, we learn that Bobby has actually been repressing this part of himself for some time. Funnily enough, in issue 2 of Marvel's Infinity Voices comic, Iceman returns to California, now to do battle with a giant moth creature. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Now, I'm predicting some people commenting about these characters' sexualities being retroactively changed, but I feel like both of them have enough in their history to justify these revelations. In 1994's Uncanny X-Men number 319, the subtext of Bobby's subplot is essentially him asking Rogue to act as a beard when he visits his parents, so that he appears more presentable to his bigoted dad and might be accepted. And of course, he's at the center of a very on-the-nose scene in X2.
Have you tried not being a mutant?
Let's see who wrote that movie.
When you buy a used book from Thrift Books, you're not just
You can
saving
just
money.
press M to mute
Oh.
the ads.
How about that?
I never realized this.
See,
until
I
this
never.
video.
I was like, where did this come from? That Doherty was gay. Like, I never knew about this.
I never knew about it either.
I was like, where? Like, is there a source out there that says it? Like, does he have like a love partner? Like, I don't know where this came from. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it if it's true. If Rick Stanton is supposedly a bisexual man, but it's like, where did this come from?
I would be surprised if it's like buried under posts.
And as for Hercules, Hercules is from Greek mythology. Enough said. Godzilla made his triumphant return to Marvel earlier this year in a
Greek
series
mythology,
of one-shots.
Everybody was a little bi there.
Encountering Black Cat, who subtly came out in 2021 in Godzilla vs. Spider-Man. And with the King of the Monsters preparing to destroy the Marvel Universe, he'll likely meet more queer characters from the House of Ideas. Over at the Distinguished Competition, Wonder Woman, Batwoman, Cheetah, Harley Quinn, and a few other queer metahumans all feature in Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong and/or its sequel. And beyond superheroes, Godzilla terrorizes Nick Carraway, the heavily queer-coded narrator of The Great Gatsby, and IDW's Godzilla's Monsterpiece Theater. We're skimming over these other crossover characters because, well, they didn't originate in Godzilla Toho stories. Iceman and Hercules at least have the distinction of being the first in line. If you've read any IDW comic, you probably know that publisher loves the gays. And their Godzilla line is no exception. IDW's 2012-2013 series, copyrighted as Godzilla, but called Godzilla History's Greatest Monster in the Omnibus Collection, starts with a wedding between Irv Yazim and Eduardo. Their perfect day is interrupted by Kumonga crashing through the church, killing Eduardo and the rest of Irv's family. Having given up his life of violence for Eduardo's love, a distraught Irv returns to form, attacking the spider monster with an improvised explosive, but to little effect. With numerous kaiju rampaging around the world, and conventional methods powerless to stop them, Irv joins a mercenary group called the Monster Kill Crew, led by his old friend Boxer. His skills in demolition are key to them subduing Anguirus, Titanosaurus, and to his great satisfaction, Kumonga. Unfortunately, Irv doesn't survive the events of the comic either, as he gives his life saving the city of Vancouver from a volcanic eruption. He was originally going to set off the eruption himself to try and kill Godzilla, but some interlopers caused the beast to change direction at the last moment. He does seemingly reunite with his husband in the afterlife, so in a way, it's a happy ending. Hopefully the rest of these have happier endings. With the way other mega franchises have struggled behind the scenes to introduce their first queer characters, it's remarkable how easy it was for Godzilla. In an email exchange with us, series writer Dwayne Swarzinski recalled no difficulties with IDW editorial or Toho when it came to making Irv gay. Actually, he wasn't even aware he was making history. He was just trying to put together a cast of characters that reflected the real world. Writer as journalist, as he put it. One more scene in the comic worth noting: after an army of space monsters appear, and a whole lot of political intrigue takes place, the Monster Kill Crew realizes they have to free the terrestrial monsters they helped capture. To distract the one-percenters overseeing Monster Island, pheromone expert Asuka Hikari spikes one of their drinks, causing Fletcher here to suddenly fall madly in love with Everett. Then she knocks them both out with a branch. Fun fact, in 1994, the same year Don't Ask, Don't Tell took effect, a U.S. Air Force R&D lab proposed a similar weapon. Chris Mowry and Matt Frank didn't plan on Godzilla Rulers of Earth becoming the longest-running Godzilla comic ever, it just kept dodging cancellation. Frank did, however, push for making protagonist Lucy Casprell a lesbian from the start. A risk-taking megazoologist, she joins Professor Kenji Ando's Kaiju Watchers in the second issue. During their first mission in China, she saves fellow Watcher Christina Summers from Varan, and the two quickly become inseparable. The Kaiju Watchers disband after Godzilla's final battle with the Devonians, with Lucy and Christina shifting to a team stationed on the Monster Islands. They continue running into Godzilla when he returns 4 years later, culminating in the Trilopod invasion. By the start of that final story arc, readers began suspecting that they were more than friends, with Frank dropping increasingly obvious hints on social media. Though the biggest hint was probably the dream sequence where Lucy plays roller derby. With IDW editorial stressing monster action, Lucy and Christina never had a big coming out moment. But the last page of the last issue shows Lucy typing next to their wedding photo and a wedding ring on her finger. Extremely online readers found out about their marriage a little early. The US Supreme Court decided Obergefell v. Hodges right before the final issue was published, legalizing same-sex marriage nationwide. Frank, who came out as queer himself a couple years ago, posted his line art of the wedding photo on Facebook in
That fucking
celebration.
reaction
Lucy and Christina
comment.
returned in 2023. Art of the wedding photo on Facebook in celebration. Lucy and Christina returned in 2023 for Thinking on Our Feet, a 6-page comic written and illustrated by Frank for Volume 1 of the Japan-only Godzilla Rulers of Earth Remonstered Edition.
God, I wish we had that.
Set mid-series between issues 12 and 13 and tells the tale of how Varan interrupted their first vacation together. After chasing after the kaiju on a moped and advising Land Mogera how to KO him, the two share a
So that's why he's not been in another movie. He was trying to stop same-sex marriage. He got canceled. That's what happened.
Oh my god.
Both literally and
Frank is
metaphorically.
hopeful that the story can be republished in English, and another Lucy and Christina story is planned for the second remonstered.
What's that, Neos?
What?
I said, so he's a grifter.
He's a what? Sorry, I can't hear.
I said he became a grifter. That's what happened.
Apparently.
Grifter?
Yeah.
A grifter.
Maybe.
City Shrouded in Shadow
Oh,
is a
no.
survival game for the PlayStation 4 developed by
It's Reader's
Grandzilla and
favorite
represents one of
game.
the most ambitious Godzilla crossovers to date. Players navigate through a metropolis besieged by characters from the Godzilla, Gamera, Ultraman, Eva,
Oh, I'm
Rebellion,
so
and
glad we got
Power
Godzilla
War
Surround
franchises.
Monsters Melee
The titular
remaster.
Shadows. It's inexplicably never been released outside of Japan, but
Wait,
I
did
played
that-
it for a
did this game
Wikizilla
ever
stream
release
in
over here or
2022. When you
Hold on, pause.
What was that?
I was saying did that game ever release over here or?
No.
No.
Japan only?
Japan only.
Likely due to
Create your
just
character.
the amount of IPs in this game that, you know, for American distribution, it would take a lot. It would cost a lot of money to pay. So.
You're asked what your relationship is
Oh,
with
yeah,
Yuki
fair.
Kano, the woman who will accompany you throughout the game. Regardless of whether you're playing as Ken Misaki or Miharu Matsubara, one of the options is She Is My Lover. There's a way, involving Gauss abduction, for you to make out with her after stage 10. But the cutscene is uncomfortably long, and you'll probably wish you hadn't. At the end of the game, you learn that she's an alien and the target of the hostile shadows, and she erases herself from your memory before leaving Earth. Bummer.
What a waste.
Mute. Skip. Are you able to scroll
Captain
down?
Tam Nassar appears in
What?
Are you able to scroll down? Yeah, just I think you could just do that if they.
Kingdom
If an ad
Kong,
pops
one of
up.
the two Godzilla vs. Kong prequel comics. This isn't a Godzilla story by any stretch, but he's still present by way of a cave painting, so we're counting it. Nassar is a pilot for Monarch's G-Team and a close friend of this story's protagonist, Captain Audrey Burns. Nassar is also non-binary, the first non-binary character to appear in a Kong story, in fact. Kamazats took down their F-35 during the
God,
massacre
Kamazats
of
is so
Titans
cool.
in 2019, leaving them in a coma. Paralyzed by fear during that battle, Audrey blames herself for Tam's condition. Her guilt is at first debilitating, but by the end of the story motivates her to help Kong defeat Kamazats. Afterwards, Audrey finally works up the courage to visit Tam in the hospital, where they've awoken from their coma. In correspondence with us, Kingdom Kong author Maria Nello described Tam as a late addition to the story, but the basic idea of the character and their role in Audrey's backstory proposed by Legendary Comics editorial. Tam's they-them pronouns started out as placeholders, but as Anello explained,
As they developed, I realized they reminded me a great deal of many of my trans and gender non-conforming loved ones. My spouse is also non-binary, and I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a factor. There's a lot of our relationship in the way that Tam and Audrey tease one another. When it finally came time to write the script, it was obvious to me that Tam being non-binary was integral to the character.
like Straczynski, she didn't have any difficulty selling Legendary Comics on a queer character. Her script originally extended the final scene in the hospital, with Tam absolving Audrey, but she felt
It was obvious by the time that moment rolled around that it wasn't necessary, and it was more powerful to leave us with Audrey finally opening that door.
we returned to IDW for Godzilla Rivals Rodan vs. Ibira. Set in the year 2030, Dr. Carol Kincaid is a cryptobotanist recruited by Dr. Obanaya to work with the unregulated orbiting laboratory Parasol on their Violante project. Kincaid introduces himself to fellow scientist Dr. Hazuki Oe with they-them pronouns. No sooner has the tour of their station concluded than Rodan and Ibira escape from their containment units and plummet down the space elevator, reaching speeds that could result in the complete destruction of Japan upon impact. The station deploys Mothra Silk and Violante vines to ensnare and retrieve them, respectively. But the vines go rogue. Kincaid uses their experience singing to plant life and total disregard for their own safety to get the tendrils back on task. The plan works until Rodan decides to blast his way out of the cocoon, forcing Mechagodzilla to sortie and slow the pair's descent the remainder of the way. Kincaid dashingly presents Oe with one of Violante's roses, which promptly sprouts fangs and tries to bite her. Kincaid is both the first non-binary character in the Godzilla series and the first queer black character. Writer James F. Wright explained to us that
It was important to me to depict black scientists in conversation in the comic, since we don't see that very often, even less common in a Godzilla book.
Kincaid was further inspired by
The black non-binary folks in my life would get a kick out of seeing themselves represented within the pages of a Godzilla story.
That included Jazz Joyner, the comic's main editor. Like Anello, they were braced for editorial pushback, but received none. The Apple TV MonsterVerse series, Monarch.
There they are.
The show is extremely flashback.
Probably the most well-known LGBT character in the series now.
Okay. All right. A little bit of history about me. So, when I watched this episode for the first time, don't put it on me, don't. Actually, why not? Sure. Put it back on me. This will be funny. So,
Oh my god.
I remember watching episode 5 of Legacy of Monsters. All right. And before that moment happened, I was, because I found Kate to be quite attractive, like any good-looking Asian woman would be, And then next thing you know, when I see her kissing Danny, this was my face. I was both smiling with glee, but the panic inside me was occurring, where I was like, "Oh no, the Godzilla fan base isn't gonna like this."
And unfortunately,
it was the reaction of I'm disappointed she's a lesbian because I was quite attracted to her, but at the same time I was happy, but not happy at the same time knowing what would come on the internet.
It's
I was like,
it's like, yeah, it was all like,
no, yes, exactly. I was like,
you're like, ooh.
It's like
And
it's
then-
like
and
that
then-
one
oh.
episode of Friends where it's like Joey tried to keep hitting on Ross's babysitter, but then Ross is just telling, "Will you stop doing that?" And then by the end, he finds out that she's a lesbian, and he gets all sad about it. Like, that's just me.
It's all like, oh, and then, oh, then
Exactly.
Oh, that's a good thing. Oh no.
But no, it was nice to have like that sort of representation in this franchise. But
Oh, yeah.
it was, but I just in the back of my mind, I was like, oh no, I'm not ready. If you dare say the W word, I'm going to literally beat the ever living crap out of you,
And
and
they
you
all
lose all
proceed to
respect
say it.
from me.
So
Yeah,
I shall
and
do that real quick.
No, I was holding back. I was like, oh no, here we go. Actually, reader, how far into season 2 have you gone?
Well, I've stopped in the 4th episode, and
And
and I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it so far. Although I will say, the whole love triangle and cheating aspect.
no, I think I literally screamed, "Oh fuck off!" when the love triangle started.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Like, so I guess in the topic of Monarch, yeah, Kate does try to hook up with another lady, but that didn't last long in the second season.
Yeah, I guess spoilers for season 2, episode 3 of Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. Kate finds another woman. Who was that exactly? Was that like a friend, another person she was seeing, or I don't know.
I think it was like I want to put the might have been friends with.
I suppose so.
Who can
But
say?
that didn't go anywhere.
Nope. And by episode 4, they immediately forget about Kate's whole issues. It's like, oh, that doesn't matter.
I mean,
Mhm.
I wouldn't say that because me doing that one kid again made her realize.
Sure, but it's like it happens at the start of episode 4. If it happened midway through or near the end, I'd be more okay with it. But like, it's
Did
like,
it happen at the start? I don't remember.
yes, yeah, it did. Like after Kate goes into the water where she senses Titan X's where she can sense Titan X.
Yeah.
She gets out of the water. San Francisco starts evacuating. It's like maybe it happened a little later, but it felt earlier. That's what I should say.
Gotcha.
But like essentially, then like the mother just walks up to like Miss Randa, like you saved. We want to thank you so much. Like you saved my child, which is a good scene. It's a good scene. It's a touching scene. Even I just think the problem with it is it wraps up Kate's guilt way too quickly.
Gotcha.
That's my issue with it.
Also going a little bit up topic, but is there a reason why Titan X sounds almost like Mothra in some parts?
They don't explain it. I don't know why Titan X has Mothra's shriek. I don't know why.
I don't know. I didn't like that. It kind of felt lazy.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. The MonsterVerse is kind of reusing roars for every new kaiju. Like, literally, when Mothra stabs Rodan in the shoulder, he literally uses the female Muto's pain roar. And then in Tiamat's case, Tiamat literally uses the Muto's roars as well.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Do you not remember when they show the screen of Tiamat? You can literally hear the Hawk Muto roar in that.
Yoga King of Doors also use a female Muto's roar also when Godzilla slams him down. It all sound like he used the same roar also when the Muto was growing after Godzilla was trying to rub at her in 2014. So
No.
I
Are you thinking of?
Yeah, they use the same roar in King of
Because
the Monster.
Rodan uses the female Muto pain roar when he gets stabbed.
No, when I watched King of the Monster, I caught that when Godzilla pushed Ghidorah to the building, and Ghidorah made that same Muto growl. Not the that grunt, not the shriek, not the one that Rooney used. It's a different Muto sound, grunt sound. So.
I listen to the audio of that movie a lot. I can tell you this: it's not the Muto sounds.
What's your?
It's the part where he Godzilla just slams Ghidorah into the building, like that's the part.
Yeah.
No, I do not. There is no. Oh wait. I think I know. Yeah. Okay. I know. Okay. It's. I know what he's talking about. Yeah. Okay. It's not as obvious, but it's like a noise. Yeah. I would know because I listen a lot to the movie's audio and sound.
That's right.
So.
Because you love sound effects.
I know. But it's funny too because I was actually as I made a Monarch Legacy of Monsters resound clip. It was a Godzilla in Tokyo. I don't want to spoil it for you, reader, but sound mixing in that is awful.
Oh boy.
It's genuinely the most awkward uses of sounds in that sequence. Like I was like, I don't like how this sounds. Like it's I've been critical of New Empire sound, but this was worse.
Okay, hold on, give it a minute.
Okay. And which episode is that?
Huh?
Which episode is the Godzilla?
It's episode 6. It's where the dream sequence happens.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm not too far off, I guess.
I know that was probably intentional to be a dream sequence. I'm spoiling it's a dream sequence because people are going to get pissed off if it is. Saving because they should not have shown it in the trailer. But yeah, no, like I understand it was a dream sequence, but the way it was shot, the way it was like the sound was done was just super lazy. And I just hate some of the sounds that they just gave Godzilla in that sequence too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then.
So I made my own resound version. I'll show you guys later. So.
So I'm going to summarize the story chronologically for simplicity's sake. In 2014, she was a middle school science teacher living in San Francisco and dating one of her fellow teachers, Danny. The day after Godzilla fought the male Muto in Honolulu, Danny offered Kate the key to her apartment, unaware that Kate had been sleeping around. As the Titans attacked on their city, Danny stayed at the school with a group of students waiting for their parents to pick them up. Kate, unable to commit to the relationship, left on a bus with her students, most of whom Godzilla accidentally killed on the Golden Gate Bridge as he battled the military. Danny's fate isn't explicitly stated, but implied to be grim, and there was apparently a deleted scene that confirmed she died during Godzilla's confrontation with the Mutos. Shortly after Godzilla returned to the sea, Kate's father Hiroshi disappeared in a plane over Alaska.
Sorry, pause again.
She spent the next year in a fog of...
I do remember Anna Sawai. I think it was an interview with Screen Rant, where she said, or maybe it was a short or something. Maybe it was a YouTube short. I don't remember. Where it was where she did mention she would like to see Danny come back, like in a future season, whether that's like exploring the past or whatnot, or anything. But I think if we are going to take that deleted scene into account, I think she is dead. So
yeah, definitely.
Grief and guilt until her mother Carolyn sent her to Tokyo to investigate an apartment leased in Hiroshi's name. Kate is astonished to find 2 people living in the apartment, Hiroshi's other family, but they weren't the only secret he kept from her. When she and her half-brother Kentaro visit his office, they discover files pertaining to Monarch, a secret organization that's been studying the Titans for decades. Throughout the season, they travel across the world and beneath it to unravel their family's long history with Monarch. Accompanying them are May Oloe Hewitt, Kentaro's ex with her own skeletons in the closet, and Colonel Lee Shaw, a forcibly retired Monarch operative who was once inseparable from Hiroshi's parents. Kate and May start to click early in the adventure together, with Kate refusing to leave May's side as she battles frostbite in Alaska, and May helping Kate through a panic attack in the ruins of San Francisco. They spend a lot of time holding hands and generally invading each other's personal space, sometimes even in front of poor Kentaro. But the season ends without them defining their relationship. That's understandable, as they spent it careening from one terrifying experience to another. Maybe they'll get together in the rapidly approaching season 2. Apple TV's social media account sure seems to be rooting for them, and the showrunners need to atone for this editing choice in episode 7.
I need to tell you something. I'm calling to say I love you.
They'll also return in a prequel comic anthology, Monarch: The Lost Adventures, due next July, although we've been told nothing about the story which focuses on them. One last fun fact, Kiersey Clemens, who plays May, is dating her own stunt double, in a romance that puts the Fall Guy
That's
to
very
shame.
cute.
Yeah, no, right?
When IDW found itself with a gap in its unrelenting Godzilla release schedule, editor David Marriott proposed a Valentine's Day themed one-shot to writer Zoe Tennell. Marriott's original idea was inspired by the Godzilla Girls Party Toho held to promote Godzilla 2014, which English fandom somehow mutated into a meeting of the Women's Godzilla Association.
It was like a playfully, like, they're more into Godzilla than men.
But she wanted a
That's
romance
based.
between two human characters and
What?
I said that's based.
Yep.
Into Godzilla than men.
But she wanted a romance between two human characters and hit upon a rivals to lovers story about a journalist and a soldier in an anti-kaiju organization, building on the conflict in films like Godzilla 2000 Millennium. She decided to make the soldier French-Vietnamese, feeling that a world-spanning story should have a multicultural cast. Since a queer romance had never been so central to a Godzilla story before, she was prepared for Toho to turn her down. But as with past writers, they didn't stand in the way. Piper Simmons is a daredevil reporter, having embraced a career change after Godzilla smashed her office and her company promptly downsized her. During a battle between Godzilla and Anguirus, Lieutenant Tam Sauveterre saves her from falling debris. The two quickly begin arguing about whether their Earth Defense Force is actually making the world a safer place. They arrest her and drop her off in Malaysia. Undeterred, Piper keeps chasing monsters, becoming increasingly savvy, and continuing to cross paths with Tam, who eventually lets it slip that they're going out of their way to keep her safe. Things come to a head during a clash between Godzilla and Mechagodzilla. Tam
Godzilla looks weird in that panel.
to keep her safe. Things come.
All I can think of is just every time they I can just do this. Every time every time she gets free and all that, the other character is always impressed. I like to think. They have to be try to be as levered as they can to keep her in one place, yet she keeps she just continues to get free.
Of course.
To a head during a clash between Godzilla and Mechagodzilla. Tam draws a stun pistol on Piper, determined to finally bring her in, only to be seriously injured by a stray explosion. Piper comes to their rescue, but turns down the offer to join the EDF, explaining that humanity's endless array of super weapons only make the kaiju problem worse. Instead, she recruits Tam. 3 years later, they're happily wed and in charge of their own organization, dedicated to kaiju research, forecasting, and deterrence.
We need more service that has like a kaiju prediction forecast center, like with weather.
In the Monsterverse?
Anyways.
No, yeah. I think that was one of my favorite things about Godzilla 2000 was just having that prediction network there.
Oh yeah.
It's typical for film novelizations to include moments or even whole scenes that weren't in the source material, and the adaptation of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire by Greg Keyes is no exception. After Dr. Eileen Andrews is called into her adoptive daughter Gia's school due to her psychic visions disrupting math class, she tries asking about her friends over dinner. She learns that Wynn, described as
the child of one of the Monarch engineers briefly stationed on Skull Island,
has no time for Gia since they found themselves a partner. The final story in IDW's Godzilla's 70th anniversary anthology comic, Aftermath, by Natasha Alterici, begins with a nurse pulling a photo of her slain family out of the rubble of their home. Her town's just been destroyed by Godzilla, who a reporter informs her was lured there by a company dumping radioactive waste offshore. She leads a mob to storm the company's CEO's mansion, marching in Godzilla's shadow. For Godzilla Monster Island Summer Camp, IDW's first original Godzilla graphic novel, writer Rosie Knight took a lot of cues from All Monsters Attack. This is a compliment. An aspiring young cartoonist.
All of you Manila haters can shut up.
To find the place taken over by the jocks of More Incorporated. Looking for seclusion, she discovers a portal to Monster Island, where all the kaiju besides the friendly Manila are on a warpath. Together with her cabin mates, Rumiko and Wheezy, they work to find out what More Inc. is doing to rile up the kaiju.
Sorry,
Wheezy
pause right there. It looks like
introduced next to
Manila has a set, looks like on his head, it looks like he has a set of stairs. I don't know why. It looks like that.
my god.
Out what More Inc. is doing to rile up the kaiju. Wheezy, introduced next to a they-them tactical backpack, that's sick as hell, is named after Louise Wheezy Simonson, a prolific writer and editor for Marvel and DC. They also wear a prosthetic arm specifically calibrated to help them hold both paintbrushes and pens. When the camp counselors toss the trio into the Behemoth, a supposed training facility, Wheezy fends off the trio of dodgeball cannons. Later, they find blueprints for the Behemoth, which turns out to contain a fracking drill, and steal some diving suits with their friends to implore Godzilla to destroy it. Wheezy also has some cute moments with the bookish Walter, and at one point mentions their moms. Lastly, Morgan, the counselor who flips on More Inc. at the end, is referred to using they-them pronouns as well.
You're shopping with blinders.
You look down. No, okay.
Yeah.
Here's another unnamed but crucial character from an anthology comic. In this case, the Chicago issue of Godzilla vs. America. Carolyn.
I think it was supposed to be like a homage to the something-foot woman.
The 50-foot woman.
Yes.
Which I think Tim Burns doing a movie about that.
Huh?
I think Tim Burns making a movie of that.
Oh, I heard about that.
Begins with Godzilla doing Godzilla things in the Windy City, while our protagonist stubbornly refuses to notice, believing that the people are just freaking out over a tornado warning. On a whim, she samples the giant woman energy drink at a gas station, which
yeah, sure, you just sell this
exactly as advertised. She wraps herself in the Chicago flag, and if you couldn't already
not
tell,
like
she
every
was a
country
lesbian
would
from the
want that.
Carabiner earlier, ponders her prospects at Nobody's Darling, a real gay bar in the city. Only then does she finally notice Godzilla. Worried that he's on the verge of wrecking the parts of the city I like, she finishes the drink and now towering over the king of the monsters, picks him up and deposits him in Indiana.
She just freaks out. Screw Indiana, throws him out over.
Now towering over the king of the monsters.
Why couldn't she send him to North Korea?
Up and deposits him in.
I didn't notice the thought bubble.
Indiana. That's one of the cleanest victories ever against Godzilla by one of the tallest monsters in franchise history, all within a few panels. Queer excellence.
Okay, should we out these?
Huh?
Because it's word of God, so word of the directors.
It depends on how you want to interpret it. That's what I see. There's the whole, death by the author sort of situation where it's like you interpret as this, but the author interprets it as this. Like that's death by the author, essentially.
Gotcha.
So it's whether a case of do you believe what the author says or not.
Gotcha.
So, it's not something you can do. It's not something you can do when watching movies or shows or reading books or whatever. It's just it's a philosophy. That's what it is.
Gotcha.
Right.
So
I don't think Rick doesn't come across to me as bi, but I think it would be funny if he was. So
honestly, I still have to rewatch Get the Monsters Out and just
But Bradley
the
Whitford,
background.
the actor, is a leftist, so it's like
Yeah.
he would be the type of person that would portray Rick as that type of character.
Yeah.
Dr. Rick Stanton, played by Bradley Whitford, is either the funniest or most loathsome character in Godzilla King of the Monsters. Bradley Whitford is
Sorry.
either the
like
funniest
Rick.
No, not yours, Monarch.
or most loathsome
And
character
D-Man
in Godzilla
1954
King of
has
the
that
Monsters.
mug.
Hey.
Depending on your sense of humor. He's a cynical and sarcastic crypto-sonographer working for Monarch. The first scene assigned to the underwater surveillance at Castle Bravo, monitoring Godzilla. A 3-time divorcee, his personnel file describes him as married to the insanity of his job, and it's truly the happiest he's ever been in a relationship. The Stanton was seemingly not written as bi. Whitford decided to have him flirt with various background characters regardless of gender, which director Mike Dougherty encouraged.
You can also see him in the background hitting on various
crew members, male or female or otherwise. When we shot, he's constantly flirting with some of the background players. And so like one day he was like flirting on the submarine. He was like flirting with one of the background actresses in character.
Yeah, right.
The idea that Dr. Stanton would do that. So
It
I
was
record
eyebrow
everything.
raise.
I record everything.
then another day we were shooting on the Osprey or something. And I was like, "Hey Bradley, you should hit on that guy this time."
Yeah, dude, he didn't give a
He's like,
shit.
"I like it. Dr. Stanton's up for anything."
As I hinted earlier, Dougherty himself is gay, so that's not surprising. While this sort of
And
crumb
why does he follow
representation-
Critical Drinker and Neurotic? It hurts me.
I don't know.
in a Hollywood blockbuster usually makes headlines, King of the Monsters missed out. Perhaps to their credit, it didn't seem to be something anyone who made the movie wanted to be congratulated over. As best as we can tell,
Sorry, I'm sorry to keep pausing, but this is something that Disney kind of does a lot of the times, and I don't know if Levi's still in the chat listening, but like in the live action remakes, they will always make a big deal out of we have a queer character that's either gay, bi, or whatever, and yet when we see the scene in the movie, it only lasts for 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's why I'll never if I ever be able to actually publish the stuff I want to do. I'm never gonna say, oh look, this.
I personally don't think you should make a big deal out of it because it's like, to me, it's like
how I see it. If it was like anything like pre 2020, like 2016, 2015,
I guess, sure,
2017 and whatnot, because around that time was the legalization of gay marriage. I think around that time, I could see like why, because it'd be like, oh, see, well, we can finally have these characters who are this way, and everyone can now celebrate them.
I know,
And
but
I
usually
wish-
when a news, I only bring this up because usually when a news headline like brings it up, you're sending expectations for it to be all like, hey, look, we have a gay character in this movie, and yet you only get to see them being gay for 2 seconds. Like, I think. I don't think really King of the Monsters need to tell us, hey, Rick's bi, by the way. Like, really, who cares? It's not important to the movie, and it's not really like he's not the primary focus of the story. So
I mean, honestly, I don't mind it if it's like little behind the scenes trivia.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But
I'm only saying this just because news journalists make a big deal out of it, and it's like, and it's always a case where it's like, okay, how well represented is in the movie? Is my question.
True.
Maybe that. I hope I worded that right because that sounds wrong.
Levi will give you pointers in the future if you did word it right.
Wait, what?
Levi will give you pointers if you did it word it right. Don't worry, I'm not. I try to be a wordsmith. I'm not a word.
Okay. Like if Levi can correct me on this, I would gladly appreciate it. So
Yeah.
Okay. I just thought it was interesting because that's when Humble Squid brought it up, because it's like, because around that time we make a big deal out of like these news outlets that just like announce like, you know, oh look, here's a person of color, or here's a person with a different, that's, you know, bi, gay, or whatever, and they're in this movie, and here's the good representation. But that mostly comes from Disney, and Disney has done a horrible job of like giving that representation. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially a lot of the controversies going around with them, especially with the Owl House, where they're trying to censor every gay moment in that show.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. No, but they'll still put up that banner of the Mickey characters in front of the pride flag, be like, "We love you all," and then meanwhile, Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Okay, is that lesbian kissing like small enough so we can cut it out in China?
If I remember correctly, I think Alex Hirsch even called them out on that kind of thing too.
Yeah, and that's
There
true.
was like something years ago where he called them out.
Yes, the creator of Amphibia literally called him out on that bullshit.
No, that wasn't the creator of Amphibia. That was Gravity Falls. Matt Braley's is Amphibia.
Okay, my bad. But yeah, I do remember seeing that someone actually calling them out for their bullshit.
Honestly, it's one of the reasons why, if I'm able to, I like just self-publish my tokusatsu inspired technically comic. Don't know if it's gonna stay a comic, but at the moment, planning comic, because it has a bi main character and a gay main character.
Oh,
Gay
yeah,
moment
okay.
isn't it?
Rick, why you sleeping on the job? Sorry, just where I paused it out.
In the film, just referenced in the audio commentary.
Incredible voice acting.
And after this video, I will have to I'll have to leave. Okay, so
yeah.
But like I can give you guys a good jumping off point of what you can talk about. So
okay.
Needles is another non-binary character from a Godzilla Rivals issue. A hacker who learns of a corporation's plot to evolve humanity with an addictive health drink called Bio-2. Biolante spores inside the drink bloom after 300 days, turning their devotees into plant zombies, who soon merge to form Biolante herself. After breaking into the lab that approved Bio-2, Needles runs into disgraced kaiju researcher Dr. Mina Shiam, who quickly devises a plan. She raises an army of Destroya to soften up Biolante, while Needles steals a drone fleet to spray the plant monster with chlorophyll annihilator, dissolving it and setting the people inside free. Yes, this is a comic where Destroya is the lesser of two evils. It had to happen eventually. Needles' pronouns are never stated in the book itself, but they are mentioned in a zine Nick Marino gave out on Free Comic Book Day. Bernie Hayes, the conspiracy podcaster for
There we go.
I guess.
First played by Brian Tyree.
Okay, no wonder. Trapper also is.
Harry Henry in Godzilla vs. Kong is a controversial figure among MonsterVerse fans, both for being an ample source of comic relief and for some of the non-Titan conspiracies he endorses throughout that film. He returns in Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire with a chip on his shoulder, unable to prove to his listeners that he played a small but crucial role in Mechagodzilla's defeat. When Dr. Eileen Andrews comes calling, we get the distinct sense that he's not just flustered because of her high rank in Monarch. Shortly thereafter, Eileen reconnects with her old flame from college, Trapper, now a Daredevil Titan vet also working for Monarch. When they all head to the Hollow Earth on an urgent mission, the situation has all the makings of a love triangle. Except that Bernie and Trapper turn out to be way more interested in each other. Plenty of viewers picked up these overtones, and Trapper's actor, Dan Stevens, screenshotted an article on the subject for his Instagram story. Stevens also brought up the bisexual.
Dan Stevens
lighting
just
on
sounds like a
Robin in an
really
interview.
cool guy to talk to.
Yeah.
But
Like, he
unfortunately
genuinely
did not-
sounds like a cool guy I would love to just sit down and talk with.
Oh yeah.
Same.
Also brought up the bisexual lighting unprompted in an interview, but unfortunately did not respond to our request for comment. The New Empire is also the first entry in the series to fly pride flags. A few are visible in Rio de Janeiro right before the monsters come flying out of the Hollow Earth.
What a way to celebrate the month.
I know, right?
Story is undeniably cryptic and doesn't quite meet the standards as other entries in this section, but there's an undeniable double standard when it comes to confirming a character is queer. Eileen and Travis.
You know what the funniest part about it is?
What?
How everyone was expecting the Kongzilla propaganda to continue in this movie, when really the real like gay love story was between Trapper and Bernie.
I know, right?
Used to date in college, but the viewer is expected to pick up on the subtext. I'm going to kiss you on the mouth, however, would
Gilligan may be a big lettuce.
require an explicit creator statement, ideally signed by a notary public for most to view it as anything besides a joke. In mass media, characters are still very much straight by default. As you've probably noticed, most of the canonically queer characters in the Godzilla franchise hail from American comic books. In the almost 70-year-old film series, meanwhile, nobody gets.
I think it's also because IDW are just filled with writers who are a lot more progressive and a lot more leftist as well.
Yeah.
So.
Commentary and possibly an Instagram story. By now, we deserve a little more than that. Godzilla is of course a Japanese creation, and LGBT rights and visibility in Japan lag well behind the United States. But it's hardly difficult to find queer characters or characters
lag
well behind the United States. But it's hardly difficult.
First,
And Dino Fury.
Yeah.
To find queer characters.
Where's Trini and Kimberly from the 2017 film?
And tokusatsu inspired.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Anime.
I mean, it was clearly obvious that it was Kimberly and shit. What was his name?
Jason.
Jason, thank you. Like clearly, it was obviously those. It was obviously those two. But you know,
those two are sneaking in.
Evangelion.
Those two are.
Although trying to explain Shinji Ikari and Kaworu Nagisa's relationship across Neon Genesis Evangelion continuities would double the length of this video. Anyway, apart from Neon Genesis Evangelion continuities,
if you watch Evangelion, you would get it.
Length of this video.
Actually, doesn't the dub for the old dub for Evangelion kind of push it more, or is it just the series in general?
I can't hear you, Neos. Sorry.
I forgot if it was the dub that made it like. Hold on, if I'm wrong. I was saying, was it the dub specifically for like the old Evangelion dub that kind of like made it more apparent, or was it like that kind of tried to make it more apparent, or was it like
Are you referring to the Netflix dub?
No, the old one, the ADV, I think was who made.
I don't know about that, but I'm just gonna assume it's that the dub is more closer to the original translation.
Anyway, apart from the good work being done by various comic scribes and the Monarch Legacy of Monsters team, the granddaddy of tokusatsu has fallen behind the times. Of course, fans will have their theories about characters from the film series no matter what, and this video wouldn't be complete without examining a few of them.
Man, I need a playlist.
For a second, I thought that was Snoop Dogg, and we're back at the Summer Game Fest.
Oh yeah, I heard there was like a Snoop Dogg game.
There was, yeah.
Apparently, Tupac's in that game.
Shall we also go the third part, or even though
let's do it because it's always fun. Like you guys can talk about Godzilla versus Megalon.
Some fandoms.
I knew that was gonna be on there, dude. I don't know why you're acting surprised.
No, I forgot it was the first one.
Revolve around sleuthing out queer subtext. The Godzilla fandom is decidedly not one of them. Still, one pairing has been widely accepted.
Because Godzilla fans are a bunch of media illiterates.
Yuki and Hiroshi Jinkawa in Godzilla vs. Megalon. The movie isn't too interesting.
What?
I was saying you think fans of this series would be a bit more literate considering, well, you know, the whole thing about what Godzilla is based around.
I paused it at the wrong time.
Oh my god.
I paused it at the wrong time.
It's sad because I like the idea of these two being a couple, but the movie just never makes these characters interesting.
Or having them interact with any women for plausible deniability, and so people just filled in the blanks themselves. It's not clear when exactly this became fandom orthodoxy, but it was already a well-known headcanon in 2004. It might go all the way back to the Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode in 1991.
But as far as I'm concerned, it's got right of way.
You said it, my little hard-bodied bachelor friend.
Sometimes a family can be an inventor, his drag racing boyfriend, his younger brother, and a size-changing robot.
True.
It's a shame, because Godzilla vs. Megalon's a bad film.
Yeah. The monster stuff, perfect.
I'm a bit different to the monster stuff.
Godzilla 2000's American theatrical run, someone on the internet thought that Shigeru Miyazaki, the nebbish scientist who stares into the abyss and acts all shocked when it stares back, was gay. The reasoning was novel enough to make it into the film's audio commentary.
I remember one guy in the news group said he knew Miyazaki was gay by the way he held his coffee cup.
This is the most random thing you could ever come up with. I'm like, what?
How does that?
I have no clue.
Like, if he is, then like that's fine.
Again,
but how does that make?
Again, I'm not gay. I'm heterosexual, and I don't know what that means. So.
I don't even know what that means.
Wait, what? You do?
I don't.
Oh, you
no,
don't.
I don't.
Sorry. Okay, gotcha.
And you look at this and you think, my God, people must be lying awake nights thinking this stuff up.
Pretty much. Would you like to hear my frame-by-frame analysis of the hug he gives Shinoda towards the end?
I want to meet Humble Squid and talk to him. He just sounds like the type of guy I would love to get along with.
Oh yeah. Oh, little Godzilla. There you go.
In 2020,
I love this short. It was so wholesome.
Created a ridiculously cute stop-motion short called "Coming Out," in which little Godzilla comes out to Godzilla
Also, they're
as a
so
trans
talented
girl.
at their stop motion.
Yeah.
Anya described the film as a combination of who I was and what I love, as well as a tribute to her late father, who she came out to in their final conversation. It quickly went viral, played at several film festivals, and was even reposted by the official English Godzilla Twitter, the account's sole acknowledgement of pride to this day. The last feat was pretty shocking, since Toho rarely acknowledges fan works outside of holding the occasional contest and issuing legal threats. As a result, this film had a big impact on fan art. If you've ever seen Little
Heritage. I'm sorry. It was just Heritage. So.
Yep.
Godzilla drawn with a bow on her head, now you know why. Manila, the original son of Godzilla, has also been remarkably fluid in recent media. The character is referred to with they-them pronouns in Godzilla War for Humanity, Brave Like Godzilla, and Godzilla Monster Island Summer Camp. And Chibi Manila, in Chibi Godzilla Raids Again, is a girl. At least in the English translation, Japanese pronouns are complicated.
Sorry, what's Neo saying?
What?
I was saying, have I been misgendering Manoa this whole time?
Oh, in the comics, apparently.
I guess so.
Might be a coincidence, might not. And with that, we've come full circle back to the monsters. Coming Out ends with a newly confident and supported little Godzilla ready to throw down with Baragon and cause billions of dollars in property damage. When kaiju dream, they dream of this. All the city stomping in these stories can be cathartic for us humans, too. Japanese audiences watching the original Godzilla in 1954 were observed to cheer during only one point of the movie, when he crashed through the National Diet Building, home of the Japanese Parliament. Of course, it's even more satisfying watching government buildings crumble when the governments have it out for you specifically. Godzilla's saved fictional worlds countless times, but he can't do much about ours. Still, it's nice to see ourselves reflected in the characters of a franchise that occupies so much of our headspace, and which has staked a claim to profound insights about humanity and our relationship to the natural world.
There we have it.
Though I think it's a bit of a missed opportunity for Godzilla to not mention the lesbian couple from the original movie.
Oh yeah. Well,
I mean, that's more implied that they're a lesbian couple,
yeah.
or
Yeah,
that's
I'll-
I don't know if it's implied is the right word. It's more of
And for
guess.
everyone who don't know what we're talking about,
there's in the original Godzilla film there is a
I can
like on the
throw it
scene
up.
where folks are dancing on the boat. There are two women dancing with each other. Though we can't be certain that they are gay, though I'm going to assume they are, just because
Yep, it's that scene.
Could be just friends, have a good time. Could be something. Who knows?
interpret how you like. But the thing is, like, as far as I know, it is Shiro Honda, and correct me. He is like definitely more on the left side with in terms of Japanese politics, if I am correct in assuming this.
I also don't remember.
I would assume, just because, like, considering the type of themes and messaging of those movies.
Yeah. Readers up. We lost a reader.
Okay, but I'm gonna head out now.
There you go.
But I will leave you guys off with a jumping point. This character right here. Especially if you want to talk about the Mothra novella and what author, I think it was Jeffrey Engels, had to say about writing it. How Mothra in that novel is technically a trans character, starting off as a male in the larval form, but then transforming into the adult and becoming a female. And also, I think Mothra Leo himself is also interesting because it's like the first rendition of a Mothra incarnation that is a male.
Yeah.
Supposedly throughout the entire trilogy, and by the third movie, whether the sub is accurate or not, is a female apparently.
Yeah.
But not to say that there haven't been any male Mothras before. There have been Batra and one of the Mothra larva twins in Tokyo SOS, and and also a lot of the movies that feature Mothra in them, like when they were released in the West, always refer to Mothra as a he. I guess it's just because they don't find the idea of a feminine monster threatening, or they're just bad at translating. Because even in Mystery Science Theater 3000, Mothra's a dude in that. So it's like I think the character's very obvious when you say Mothra. Like, that's a very feminine sounding name.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's Mothra, not Mothro. But
oh my god.
Quoting the Penguin from the Batman. Do I know the only ones between the difference between L and La? I think that'll be a good talking point for you guys about this character. So
yeah.
But this is the Doctor signing off, everybody. I'm gonna hang out with my brother because my family's more important right now at the moment. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Happy Pride Month. Understand you are more loved than you realize. There are, like, even despite the amount of bigots you may come across throughout everywhere, just know there are people out there that are here to support you. So just know that for sure. Just gotta keep looking. All right. But goodbye, my friends, and sayonara.
Bye.
I'm gonna be on mute, so I will still be listening because I got me some nachos to eat. So yeah, I'll still be listening. So I'm just gonna be on mute. So
Yeah. And that goes right in.
At least until the connection tells them to come back, I guess.
Yep. Whenever that will be.
Any moment. There he is.
Yep. Yeah, I think at least with the original Mothra.
Can you guys hear me? Because I don't think I can hear you guys.
Yeah, I can hear you. Cool.
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Can you not hear me?
Nope, I am incapable of hearing. Oh my god, I think I have an audio issue going on.
No. Always with the audio issues.
Oh my god, I fixed it. I fucking fixed it.
You can now hear us?
Yes, I can now hear you guys. Jesus Christ.
So, anyways, back to Mothra. Fun. I think the.
So, what did Conjure speak before you left? Did Conjure say anything before you left?
Yeah. Let me type it. So I do have to reiterate verbally because I'm going to bathroom and whatnot. So let me just do that real quick.
Okay.
Did I miss anything?
That was a nice profile, Neos.
Oh yeah, it's based off I don't know if it really counts as a meme, but it's based off of the thing that I posted a while ago.
Of course.
Actually, Kari, I guess since it I mean, it's not exactly a Godzilla thing, but since it counts for the month, do you mind showing it? Since it more or less if you can find it in like I'm pretty sure it's in the Vamps, the one of our servers, like somewhere on Discord.
Post input in the private channel. I shall be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I need to well, maybe I can send it through private chat. Just a second. If I figure out.
Okay. While you do that, I'm trying to catch up to. Let's see. What did Doc say before he left? Let's see. He said about the original of Mothra having her multiple pronoun change. He in larva stage and she an adult, and Morphalia seemingly doing the same with the first two films, with being called him and the third being called her. Okay, so Mothra going with different pronoun change. Okay, that's one way of putting it. So wait, so if that's the case, that would make Mothra trans? Like, is that it?
I guess so, technically. I mean, by how he was describing it, yeah, I think so.
Okay. No, so I don't know about you, Niels, but with how Vivian's eyes are positioned in my profile picture, it looks like she's looking at your profile picture.
What? That's not how it looks on my end, but shoot.
Oh, okay. Well, in my hand, it kind of looks like that.
So Vivian has a thing for the Pharaoh? What?
Yeah, I guess you could say Vivian has a thing for Yugi now, I guess. I mean, hey, the man literally has his own, a little bit of an harem in his own thing, although it's not a harem that he accepted, of course.
A little bit of a what? Oh, I guess you're. Can you repeat it? Your audio's breaking up on my end a little.
Nah, damn. Okay, I was saying, Yuki has a bit of a little harem in his own show. It's just that he didn't go for it, of course.
He didn't ask for it at all. It kind of just happened. it kind of just came out of nowhere.
Of course.
I think it was season 5 where they say it. What was this? The natural charm scene that shared a while back is where that happened.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And
actually,
he doesn't even know how to handle that crap.
Yes.
But sorry, go ahead.
No.
What you gotta say?
Oh no, it was not. I was just gonna change my title just because of what I said. So let's see.
What?
There you go.
Oh no. Oh no. God, it's already bad enough I had to hear about the Lord Faith and stuff in that game. Now I gotta hear about it here. Now I gotta hear about it here, but it's Yugi that puts up with.
Well, what we have here is an unexpected crack ship, and that's for sure.
The most unexpected one that just came out of no. Oh God.
Literally. Also, finally starting to understand what the difference between crack ship and rare ship, and rare pair ship, I guess.
Wait,
ship.
What's the rare pair one?
Rare pair ships are essentially a ship between two characters from the same franchise, but they don't interact, or they do interact, but it's barely a thing, barely any chemistry essentially.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, at least from what I can understand.
And the crack ship's usually characters from different series altogether.
Pretty much. That's what I understand apparently.
Okay, well yeah, in that case that makes sense.
Right. So I guess if we're in the topic of Prime Month,
if this somehow turned into a legit. You said what? Oh wait, yeah. Well yeah, it works. Actually, Vivian would be perfect to represent that already, since she likes both Fathums.
Yeah, I was gonna say, technically speaking, it doesn't even matter who you pick, whether it's the boy or the girl. Vivian is obsessed with you no matter what, so I guess that makes her bisexual. No, it's fine. I was just saying, it doesn't even matter who you pick, whether it's the boy or the girl. Vivian is always obsessed with you, so I guess that makes her bisexual.
Pretty much, yeah. wouldn't be wrong because, heck, I even had to check just to confirm it, and yeah, it's the dialogue's basically the same with both. So yeah.
Pretty much. And it could be creepy, I guess.
Yeah. In some scenes it'll be that way, and other times like Vivian's not too crazy. It really depends, I guess. It really depends on the circumstance, I guess.
Right. Also, what are those sounds? What are you eating on?
I'm not eating anything. That's just me clicking on my computer. That's just me clicking the mouse pad.
Oh, okay.
It's probably because of that I have to like use because of the kind of headphones I got on right now. It's probably because I have to like use the mic that's like built into the computer rather than like a proper mic that would be like part of the headphones, because the headphones I'm using doesn't really have like the mic like built in or anything.
Yeah, okay, that explains it. Oh, actually, Neos, you have yet to answer a question. Actually, you did. You answered the question of which is the hottest male character in the franchise.
The male character, and I said Trapper.
Yes, but you still haven't answered the female.
The female character or the kaiju one either, if that even.
Yeah, both, I guess.
God, I still need to think on that. Part of me was gonna say, oh God, I hate the fact that I forgot this character's name, but like maybe like, I guess maybe the main girl from like Singular Point. I think her name was May, but it's been a while since I've seen that show.
Yep, her name is May.
I'd say maybe her, but I'm not entirely sure. And I guess in regards to kaiju, if we really had to say, good God, what am I gonna say? Not gonna say Biolante because it was either you or no, not you, but it was somebody who are. Wait.
No, I said it.
Yeah, it was you. Yeah, so I'm not gonna say that. Maybe Martha. I could also say. Shin would honestly be a crazy one to say, because I feel like if that was the case, then I pretty much would be getting killed by him or.
What?
I'd say I'm not even saying Shin, but I'm just saying that'd be a crazy one to say. That'd be an insane one to really pick.
Oh, definitely.
Especially if we're talking about like just the version that we already got in the movie. Yeah, that'd be an odd one to have. That'd be an odd one to deal with. I feel like it'd be even, I guess an even odder one would be and I guess it'd be even odder with Shin when regarding the fact that I don't even have the image of it, but like that one concept art that I think was supposed to be either scrapped from the movie itself or scrapped from like a possible sequel where it was like supposed to be the human form for them, I think.
Oh yeah, the humanoids.
Yeah, well, not those humanoids, but it was like a different human-looking form that Godzilla had for that, I think. From what I recall, there was like some concept art for that, I think. I'm trying to remember, but I don't have it. I don't have the image on me, but I know I've seen some video that like brought it up.
Okay. Also, it seems like Kiryu is a bit busy, I guess, since he's telling us that he's talking to his mom. So it's gonna take a bit of a while to come back, I guess. Don't worry, Kiryu. We're waiting for you.
What's in the Godzilla movie? Isn't that question already one that was answered? Well, no, I guess it wasn't.
We practically already gave our answers to that.
Yeah. Would it be insane to say something about Destroyer?
What? Destroyer?
No.
I mean, aside from the fact that we don't need that it's speculated that Destroyer's gender may be female, that thing is a psychopath.
Some people like crazy, I guess.
I guess so. So I guess that means wait. If we were to take into account that Destroyer is a female, at least from what we could speculate in terms of its gender, and that it's a psychopath, would that make a Destroyer yandere?
Shoot, maybe. I didn't even think of that, but you know what? Probably. if that's how Destroyer was moving, yeah.
I suppose so.
I was like, geez, who would be brave enough to do that? Who would be brave enough to do that and just say, I guess whoever it is, like being attacked by Destroyer and just said, no, it'll be fine. I know how to stop him. And then that just happens.
I wonder who's literally gonna go out there and say, smash Destroyer.
Somebody's crazy enough to do it.
Okay, so while we're waiting, because this take a bit of a while. Let's see.
Let me see if I can actually pull up this image. I don't know if it'll really show up since I don't really have control of this. But...
The what?
The one that like the profile pictures based on the one that I told you guys to remind me to dub later. See if I can show that.
Oh yeah.
I think I can.
That's Shukonja did to tell you to make a dub of your own thing.
Yeah, here it is. Here's the full image.
Well, yes, you could try to dub it with your best Yugi impression.
I need to improve on that dang Yami Yugi impression, but shoot. I'll do like a proper recording of this later, but I need to. I thought, hey, I mean, it is that time of the month. Might as well do that. Might as well do that now. I already made it. I already made it to that part.
Pretty much.
Okay. Here, let me try. Just give me a second, because I really need to warm up for like that thing voice. I seriously need to, because even though like you guys did already say that when I tried to impersonate the voice in like that mod video, that was like for like a DBZ game. Like I did like dubbing that, but I still feel like I could use improvement trying to do this Yuki's voice. Because Dan Green usually has like a pretty deep voice when trying to voice this character.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, let me see if I can do something. Greetings. This is the Pharaoh speaking. God dang it. Let me try this again. I'm trying to think of a good way to segue into this. Because I usually do like multiple takes for this kind of thing. Okay. Happy Pride. Greetings and happy Pride Month, duelists. This is the Pharaoh speaking, and I'm here to tell you this. Remember to believe in yourself, and you will always prevail. And to duel with honor and pride.
Big.
Thank you.
perfect pick.
I need to try that again later, but this was one I wanted to try to do for a while. It was just like this was one I wanted to like just do like a small dub for a while, but it's just it was made way past the point, so I had to wait. But I feel like he would say if I were able to like contact the Dan Green to get like I guess I'd do like a cameo thing and get him to like say this, that'd be awesome. But the best I could do right now is probably just dub it myself and try my best impression of Yuki.
Right.
I still need to do. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't. If you were to try to like get Don Green to do this, wouldn't you technically commission him?
Yeah, there is like the whole like cameo app where you could like get that kind of thing done with voice actors. Obviously, you'd have to pay them, but like, yeah, that kind of thing is possible. I don't have that app. I don't have that app, but it's like if the chance ever like rises, I would like to try to do something like that. I think it would be cool at least.
Okay, yeah. I guess to stay in the topic of Pride Month, I think this is something that Casual Geographic actually talked about it, but it's interesting how there's some animals out there who can literally be gay unexpectedly.
They might just be that and just don't really care.
Literally. Hey Zilla Film Studios. Right now we are waiting on Kiryu because he's
kind of busy now.
Yeah, he's kind of busy right now, so we're waiting for him. So, in the meantime, we're trying to, I guess, entertain people. I don't know if we're doing a good job at that.
Probably not, but we're trying. Again,
Yeah.
people had to like sit here just to deal with my Yama Yugi impression, which admittedly still needs work.
Yeah. And we're just saying nonsense at this point. We're just talking random stuff, I guess. Though I guess still trying to stay on topic.
Yeah, trying at least.
Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, Casual Geographic talk about the fact that there's some animals out there that would be unexpectedly be gay, but like as you said, they just don't care.
You also got the fact that the whole thing about like the whole thing about like the discrimination against it does not really exist when it comes to animals. They don't really care about that kind of thing. They'll just go about it like whether if they'll be judged or not. They don't care.
Literally. And the funny thing is, I think there's some bird species who kind of seem to play with that gay stuff. I think, from what I can remember, Casual Geographic did mention penguins and even swans. Actually, like having there's like been cases of actually them having gay couples there.
Honestly, I'd believe it.
Yeah.
I
you know
haven't
what's
seen it for myself, but I believe it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. And you know what's funny? For a while, when I remember that fact, I was like, if swans and penguins can be gay, can ravens be gay too?
Probably.
Well, I did do the research, and so far there's only been one case of well, it's not technically ravens, it's mostly crows, but there's been one case of where like two female crows were pretty much very close to each other. Like they were like very bond. Like they had a very strong bond, which I guess in some way meant that these two female crows were lesbians, I suppose.
Sounds like it to me. So I'd say it counts. They're not ravens, but close enough, I guess.
Right. But I was interested in that notion that, okay, so I mean, I guess I need to do a little bit more research because I haven't found anything aside from the lesbian crows, but if ravens can also be gay, does that mean that Iseus and Orochi can also be gay because they both have raven intelligence?
I mean, if they want to be, probably.
Probably. I mean, it's one of those things that are probably rare in nature, but they just happen.
I mean, it's possible. You just don't see it. You just don't see it often, but it can happen.
Yeah, pretty much. So I guess if ravens can also be gay, and with the fact that Team Mythical literally have raven intelligence, I guess that would mean that they can also be gay with like them hooking up with male with like species of the same sex, I suppose.
It's just the only difference. It's just that it probably would just be like well, I would say a regular Quetzalcoatlus.
I am kind of back. I have to turn off my mom's mouse and keyboard real quick.
No, okay. And he's off again. Okay, so what were you saying?
I was saying like I guess if there was like a case of there being like another Quetzalcoatlus around, but
Okay, there you go.
it's
And
just that Iseus is a hybrid point.
hello, Alec, if you're still there. Hopefully you are. Don't know if you are or not. Please say that you are. So I can throw. Anyways.
I know Donna Boy said he was mute, just say he was eating at that moment though.
Yep.
Hmm.
So what I miss?
Oh, you just missed me. You just like if you already saw the image.
Yeah, I put it
basically
up.
made. Yeah, it was basically me just trying to dub that over for the time being.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyways, for the Mothra thing. You know, they can actually say it, not
Yeah.
cancer.
Yeah, I read that. So I guess in some way that would make Mothra the first trans kaiju, I suppose?
Technically. I mean,
Especially in Rebirth of Mothra.
Hmm.
So that counts for both Mothra and Mothra Leo then, I guess.
Right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, I guess. Yeah, I should have called Leo the fanboy Mothra or kaiju
Oh my God.
because. I mean, that's what. I mean, the thing is, here's the thing. The reason I say this because I remember seeing an image that had like 3 different anime characters were considered fanboys, and Mothra Leo was included in there.
Yep. I've never
But I
seen
guess-
it, so I didn't watch that.
I mean, I could try to find it, but it's probably something that is now lost in the
Ether?
huge, deep in the internet. Which, if I did try to find it, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would find it, and I would probably be faced with some other stuff.
Yeah.
But either way, I think it's more logical to say that Leo is a trans kaiju, I guess.
So what does that make Batra?
A random dude, bro. I'm joking. I want to promise.
That Batra is just an edgy looking Mothra. That's it.
Pretty much.
It's like the moment he shows up, you hear the song, I am all of me.
Oh my god.
And they're just walking out of an old hot topic.
Let's see if there's any proper pride that's not AI.
Oh boy.
That's gonna suck. That's gonna suck if they really have to make AI out of it. It's like, please, get actual artists.
Exactly. Well, actually, hold on. I do
Or
have
even
some.
edits.
Or oh yeah, that too.
Oh god, I like this one.
No, what is it?
Share screen.
I put the demon in.
And it's camera sunglasses.
Nice.
Doc would have loved to see this one, I think.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant.
Let me. Actually, I can post it in the. Well, would it go into memes? You think?
I guess so.
News channel, check this out too.
I mean, it's better. I mean, it did get us to laugh, at least no.
Wait, does it have memes? I mean, I don't see the. Oh wait, is it in? Yep. And I posted it. Oh, this one looks cool. Here's a -1.
Nice. It's Rainbowzilla.
God, I wish it had the names, but it does not. So.
Like this, like it doesn't have the name of the artist.
Yeah.
Nah, that sucks.
I think I can do it on Tumblr. Not that one.
No, so Kerry, I sent you 2 images, which are part of one of my projects, but it is in topic of the whole primal stuff.
Yeah. Here's the one.
Yes. Okay, so this is a drawing that was made by my sister, which features Godzilla Nexus protagonist Rin with her girlfriend Lila. And in this Godzilla fan project, Rin is bisexual and Lila is a lesbian. So we got some representation that I included in my fan project because I felt like we need more of this stuff in the Godzilla media, so I wanted to include it in my own stuff. So we got 2 of them being cute together, drawing made by my sister, and then the second one, which I honestly like, what she did. Just a chibi version of the two of them. They're speaking French, but I can translate. Rin is saying, "Hello, Titan," or Titans, and Lila just saying, "More like idiots."
Dang. So everybody here's an idiot?
Yes.
Wait, what was that, Neos?
Oh, I was saying everybody's an idiot around here? Dang.
Yes. She's got a bit of her own attitude.
I can see that now.
And it's funny that Rin says, "Hello, Titan," despite the fact that she hates kaijus, but I guess you could say the character development.
Well, maybe it's some kaijus that became her friends. That might be it.
Yeah, it's basically that.
Okay, I'm now just loading my one bar.
Though, Kim, I'm curious. While you were gone, Kiryu, I was talking to Neos about how, in nature, there are some animals that would become gay, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I just got me asking, can kaijus also become gay with each other?
I mean, and some individuals probably would if they were part of the animal kingdom.
Right. Because, yeah, sure, Anguirus is considered Godzilla's best friend. They have a bromance and all that, but what if the little bromance was a little higher than just friends?
I mean, hey. Also, so I'm listening while also loading up one of my browsers with many tabs of art.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, thanks, Agno, for reminding. These two are the true gays of the fandom of the franchise.
Oh, we all know.
They are the true gay mascots.
Gigan X Mega, come on.
Somebody tell Legendary to bring them back, or something.
Yes.
I mean,
and make them gay.
Let them use them.
I mean, they've been they've been brought back. They just haven't been brought back as a team, which it needs to happen. I miss my old one true team. Just instead of OTP, one true pairing, it's OTT, one true team.
Actually, Kiryu, is
Yes.
Titanosaurus supposed to be a male?
In the original movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so I guess he's also gay because there's a one scene where he kissed Godzilla. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you are talking about.
That one scene where he just out of nowhere kisses him and then proceeds to just lift him up.
Every gay man's dream right there. Get a kiss so hard it lifts you up from your feet. If I don't lose any subscribers from this, I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised.
I think you should be good, man.
Let's hope you don't lose any. If you
Oh,
don't
no,
lose
wait.
any, it at least tells you that, hey, people will step back.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, wait. I have another one.
Oh.
That giant Gyaos from Rebirth, Gamma Rebirth.
Okay.
Maybe he's also a little gay because there's one scene where he proceeds to French kiss Gamera.
Oh no! Oh my god!
I mean, that's what it happens in the scene. Like this giant mofo just proceeds to stick his tongue inside of Gamera's mouth. I don't know about you, but that looks like a French kiss. Kaiju edition.
Sounds kind of freaky.
Yeah, I think I'm almost done searching, so I want to make absolutely sure. There they go.
And they're back at it again. This is the son of me whenever I have to deal with my hybrids.
This is what it's like when Basilisk tells you he needs another win.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, please let me win.
Let me in. Let me in. I don't know why I'm trying to think of other gay kaijus in the freaking media.
I mean, this one isn't really. This is more of a fan made one, but wasn't there a kaiju in an animated project that was trying to hit on well, no, it was Space Godzilla that was hitting on them, I think.
Oh yes, Space Godzilla Titanosaurus.
That's right. I don't which monster it was, but I do remember them like showing that part.
Yeah,
it was. I just had no problem with it at all.
Yeah, it was Titanosaurus, which is I love. Here, I should be get down with the wire. Go.
So I guess Space Godzilla is gay then, if he's okay with Titanosaurus being a male.
He's either it's that or he's bi, whichever one.
Right. Well, actually, I guess that explains why Doc ships him with the Destroyer.
I guess so.
It's a toxic yaoi situation.
Well, that, and I guess Space Godzilla and Destroyer would. The one thing they bond over is their shared hatred of Godzilla Jr. for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Any other prior things that I remember to favorite just because I hate for this reason.
You still have a thought?
What?
No, I have. I'm just going through my likes and picking out every Pride stuff. Seeing that one on stream. Okay, I think that might be all the Pride stuff I had liked. That's it. So, Image, no. Yeah, okay. Window.
I guess I'll ask
Here
the question
is the
also how they work
first.
with this kind of thing. Hold on a second.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Happy Bite from Shin Godzilla or else.
Or else.
Well, I should probably start liking these. Gamma and Barugan settled their differences and joined forces to protect the children of the world with the power of love.
Yes.
Nice. Oh wait, Kiryu, I just thought of one. So you know how Metal Neck, the creator of Godzilla Black Mass, confirmed
yep.
that Reed
Oh, right.
confirmed that Reed is actually a gay salamander. Well, actually no.
Oh yeah,
Reed,
yes.
Reed, when he was like a salamander, was literally in a gay relationship with another salamander, which, given how close he was to that particular individual, I guess back then we all thought that they were just either just his best friend or just its sibling, but as Middle Nick confirmed in a tweet, it's its gay partner.
Yeah. Next is Anguirus. Oh wait, no, wait, that is Barugan. So it looks like Anguirus, kind of, but not Barugan in the style.
I guess the shell, the shell could be misleading,
yeah.
even though Barugan doesn't even have a shell.
Well, I think it's just like the texture.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And then it might be the end of June, but Pride is eternal, just like Mothra.
Exactly. And they used the right Mothra.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Rainbow Mothra because of the whole rainbow stuff.
Oops. Oh well. Yeah. Next is Gamera. Happy Pride Month. Hope everyone has a gay little time. And then Pride Godzilla charms in their shop. Of course, Zilla.
Ooh, I like this
Another
one.
year, another anniversary of King of the Monsters, and another Pride Month. So time for another Pridezilla redraw. Whoa!
Damn. Okay, I didn't know there was like different variations of that drawing, but that's cool.
Yeah, they drew this type. Draw this question for the show. Which kaiju are in probable LGBT relationships with each other, and which are possibly LGBTQIA? That's a good question.
Yeah. I guess which for the kaijus were probable to be in the LGBTQ relationships again. Godzilla and Anguirus, because they seem pretty close to their bromance, and who knows, maybe their bromance, maybe a little bit.
Acno said Deadpool and Wolverine. They're more pan though. But...
No, okay. Deadpool is pan. Wolverine is bi.
Yeah,
it's just that most stuff doesn't really show it too much with them often, like regarding that. That's something that's more just only shown in the comics, and in regards to Deadpool, they usually just show it in terms of a joke. It is confirmed.
I think the closest we got was the car scene.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's probably that, and then like there's like one joke that's in Marvel Rivals that kind of also leaned a bit towards that too. Where like I guess Deadpool thought Wolverine was flirting, but then it was like, oh wait, you're talking about your claws. You're about to slice me up or something, aren't you? And it's like, got that right, Paul.
And then you also got that line that Deadpool says during the car fight. I take it all back. The Honda Odyssey fucks hard. Too bad you don't kneel, Dick.
And then the come hither finger that Deadpool does.
Also, there's that one scene of Deadpool checking out Wolverine's abs.
Oh yeah, that did happen. And then standard socially liberal kaiju autistic in June picture.
Man, the Contra is right. Oh, I don't know who said it. I think it was Levi or Contra. I don't know. But yeah, Baragon is literally the mascot of LGBTQ in the Godzilla in the kaiju media.
Oh, and for your actually Levi, technically the 1998 Godzilla is actually like ace on like it can reproduce with itself, as well as just has no attraction to anyone because of that.
Oh yeah.
So technically, he is arrow ace.
The more you know.
Yes. The other kaiju, really? Just say that they all buy at this point.
I mean, that's you can say for them at this point.
Yes, that is the most safe chance because the only ones we get to see actually have like mates or whatnot is like Rodan in the first film.
That's true.
I mean, and then obviously Gurgo because it's implied, and Gappe. But yeah, Gurgo it's implied because, well, Gorgo and his mama.
Yes.
Gotta. But yeah, that's all I can really think of. Next is this really good, I guess, Millennium Goji.
Yeah. Godzilla says yes to trans rights. And yes, we say yes to trans right.
Mm-hmm. And then here's another berry gun. Funny how Pride Month and Kaiju coincide, so it's just appropriate to have a little tribute to everyone's favorite rainbow shooting giant lizard, Barugan. Try making him in the style of Gamma Rebirth because his exclusion from that series is downright criminal. Why did all the Shaw era monsters get to try and accept him?
I agree. Barugan should have been in the anime. If anything, he should have been the last opponent that Gamera fought instead of that giant Gauss.
It's because the Gauss took too much attention. That's what it was. The Gauss took too much screen time.
It doesn't help that the giant Gauss was literally spoiled in the intro, in the opening of the anime.
You know how it goes in animes. And then one.
Stop themselves from spoil. Oh, we got
one for old time's sake, context is some loser being transferred will also having a Torigoji as a profile pic.
Transphobic can go fuck themselves. I'm just gonna say it. Transphobic can just go fuck themselves.
Next is oh,
There they are.
There he goes. Yes, the gay couple.
oh, this post actually has more down. In a minute. Actually, no, I'll do it now.
Yes. Yes. Hey, I'm just saying, yeah. I think we need a Megalon and Gigan baby.
What would that even look like?
I mean, there's some fan interpretations.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there were Gigan cosplay. That actually was pretty cool though.
This is Gigan being happy because he's celebrating Prime Month.
And then
that's probably the 1 month where Gigan is actually being chill.
just something a little, just a little something says both Primalent and Kaijun. And then Carriage Awaits.
Yes.
I've got to kiss you on the mouth. He looks very serious too.
He kinda
Like
does.
gritted teeth. The gritted teeth is what's selling it.
Also, the coloration.
Yes.
Yeah, that too.
This is the ultimate monstrous ship. Bernie
Oh, yeah.
X Trapper. Come on, let's go.
I can get behind it. And then unleash the power within you. Can't be contained.
Accurate.
Evolving towards a better future.
Nice.
It's that time of year.
Are there any T-shirts for the? Oh.
I don't think so, but and then Transfly College Jaguar.
Excellent.
You
Okay,
still
Jaguar
close it
or
off,
trans right.
and then get the 62 Godzilla.
That actually
Says-
looks good. That actually looks good on Godzilla and Gigan too. It actually looks kind of good on them.
Transman Rock.
Megalon needs a little more pink, but he's good.
Yeah, and then
Gamera. French trans children. Yep. Trans right.
wait, what? Godzilla was. Oh, they just have me change colors for the heck of it. I think. I mean, fair. I would also want that. What's this? Oh, there you go. Allosaurus says, "Do this always."
Nice.
And then here's this one. A while back, I posted on Twitter a doodle after a post from someone in the fandom led to an outbreak of homophobia in the Godzilla community. I made the initial doodle to show solidarity with the members within the fandom. Many were interested in prints, and I promised full-scale pieces. I wanted to do more than just make a flashy piece to support those, so 50% of profits will go to human rights campaign. Yes.
Nice.
I love how the colors are.
Yeah. Actually, Kirio, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Godzilla's final move in Wrath of the Hybrid.
Yes.
Yep.
Shin Godzilla says just right. With a
Yeah.
little flag. Dude,
Well, at least
this was my this was one of my screens on my phone
Oh, really?
for the longest time. I think that's it. I'll try and look for more.
Okay.
Oh, we forgot about Yang. Well, I guess speaking of Yang, I did already send something. It doesn't involve Blake, but I sent something in the one of the servers, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Though it's also a fan art. It's also a fan art thing, but it's something the reader asked for a while back.
Oh yeah. I see what you sent, Leos. Actually, Kiro, if you.
I might need to redraw that at some point, though.
Oh, hold on.
I guess you could show it up, and I guess Niels could explain what it is.
Hello, Dada boy.
Definitely my yourself. So.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's the one. Fire Blizzard was the best picture of it to use, but this was something that well, I think it was in 2024 that I drew this. I'm pretty sure that's when it was. At the time, I remember like making like it was a post I made on Twitter before where I was I guess asking for like a few requests, like see if like anybody had like requests for like anything they wanted me to draw at the time. And Reader gave me like a few requests. This was one of them. This one being like one where it was supposed to be Yang Xiaolong from Ruby and his OC Iarena. He already had like a ship between both of these characters, and like in some of his Ruby fan fictions, he already had like a somewhat of a ship going on. Either it was already going on, or it was like building up in some of them from what I remember happening in some of them. But this was something that was based off that. He asked me before to try to, I guess, draw something based off of based off of that ship, and at the time this was what I came up with for that. So I thought it'd probably be nice to have like a nice moment where it was like between Yang and oh, sorry. Should I start my explanation
No.
over so you hear it, or
No. I can always watch back if need be.
Yeah.
Well, what I was saying was that I guess like just to like give it like I guess to give this image like this illustration a more romantic vibe, since it was more of a ship-based thing, I decided basically like just have it be like where Yang and Aya were just both having like a pretty much just like I guess basically stargazing. Like both of them were just like sitting by each other like on the bench enjoying each other's company, and then just like watching the stars together. I thought that would be like a good little moment to I guess to draw in for them. Now, admittedly, I feel like this one could have turned out a little bit better. I might redraw it at some point later on, because at the time when I originally drew this, like I was still having like some troubles with like getting around like trying to draw anatomy. I'm still trying to improve on that, and Yang and Aya were both characters that I didn't exactly have a lot of experience drawing yet. I had only drew Yang before this like only once, but it wasn't really like a scene like this. It was referencing something else. And for Aya, I hadn't drawn her before yet either, and I didn't exactly have like much to reference for like what the character looked like, aside from just the descriptions that Reader had already gave about the character, and then like another character that his OC's appearance was already based on. So, but since there's like other stuff that's been made since then regarding that, I think I could probably try to redraw this a bit better, because there are like some things about it where it's like I still like how this turned out, but feel like I guess like anatomy wise and some other things it could probably be, and I guess design wise it could be a bit improved. This wasn't exactly created like specifically for Pride Month when it was originally made, but I think it works well. But I think it works well enough for it, considering like the context of it being kind of like again, just more of a peaceful moment between like Yang and Aya throughout like this. Probably somewhere in one of Reader's stories, something like this probably could have happened.
Right. And especially given the fact that now you see Aya is bisexual, and I think Yang is supposed to be bisexual given what we know from the school.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
As far as we know, at least like just going off of what's shown in the show, I think that's the case.
Yeah. Though I guess if you were to make the drawing, well, since Aya doesn't have an official design now, you probably have a lot to work with now.
Yeah, especially since there's like at least like several more like I guess fan art that you already had like received from other people for the characters. So I have at least like, and not to mention that, but you and your sister also created like an official design for the character. So at least now, even though it does still look kind of similar, I at least now have something that I could like properly reference when trying to like draw the character again in something. Especially if I were to remake this, which I think I would like to. I just need to like, I guess like make the composition and everything a bit better the next time around.
If you look down on the right side, there's a little owl poking out of the bag.
Yeah, this was a little Easter egg I wanted to put in when I drew it initially. That little owl is actually Aya's pet owl, who is just named Owlie. And he's basically like a pink little owl creature, though he doesn't really have any. He's kind of like not Mega Man, Rayman in the sense of the fact that he doesn't exactly have like. It kind of just looks like some of his limbs are just floating around, mainly in regards to like his wings, and then like the fact that his shoes are, well, not shoes, but like his feet might be on the ground, but he has no actual legs. And he's usually just kind of just grumpy, has a bit of an attitude every time you deal with him. He means well, but it's like you're gonna have a hard time dealing with this little guy. He was just brought along with them on the date, and he like on one hand he's fine with it, but he just did not care to be here. He just wanted his treats. He just wanted to stay home and get his treats, but he was like, shoot, I guess I have to be here.
And yeah, that's pretty much all. And actually, I guess Kiryu, you remember when we did the project, talking about our project episodes, I mentioned a particular Godzilla named Demon Godzilla, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, the OC that was shown in this art, Irina, is actually our daughter. Is actually his daughter.
Oh.
So this kind of counts as a Godzilla thing.
Gotcha.
You don't really see a Godzilla form, but part of that's because the character doesn't usually appear in that form, and the other reason, similar reason to what happened when initially drawing this, didn't have too many references for it, and also didn't have too much experience drawing Godzilla aside from like a few times, which I really do need to draw Godzilla a bit more and get better at that.
Right.
Mm.
And that's it. Damn, I'm still trying to speculate what other kaijus may be gay at this point.
Who shall be?
I could say Ghidorah, but I don't know if he really likes anybody. I mean, assuming Ghidorah doesn't just like, assuming the case with Ghidorah isn't just that. I guess he hates he hates Godzilla, but at the same time, has like a weird thing where it almost seems like they're in love with Godzilla or something.
Oh my god.
It's the kind of rivalry where it's like that one of them genuinely acts like they hate the other, but at the same time they're like freaking them and could just not bring it seriously.
I hate you, leave me alone. Do you?
Well, something like that. Like they'll say or do everything to make you convinced that they hate them, when in actuality it's like, are you sure? Because with how obsessed you seem with them and your rivalry with them, it's like, I don't know, something else seems like it's there.
Oh
I mean,
I just thought of a crazy kaiju shit.
I mean, hey, that's how Kaiba's whole rivalry seems with Yugi, with the way how he talks about it.
Yeah, that's also right.
I'm not even joking. I am joking, but at the same time, it's like, you literally got a whole line where he makes like a whole hologram of him, and he says like created the perfect replica, and said even down to like the perfectly quantere, and that took the longest to do. And it's like, no, there's something there. And if Ghidorah was the same way, I'd just say, honestly, I ain't surprised. You and Godzilla have been fighting for like what? How long? How long? Like, you guys have been fighting at least since like the 60s. You guys have been fighting at least since the 60s. You two at least get enjoyment having to beat the crap out of each other all the time. I feel like there's something there.
Well,
That's toxic yaoi. That's toxic yaoi.
It sounds like it if I ever heard it. I know Vamp would love it.
Oh dear lord.
And speaking of toxic yaoi, I just suddenly thought of a crazy kaiju ship.
Oh boy.
Oh, what's that?
Toto and Zedus.
Oh. Who?
Toto and Zedus.
Sorry, one more time.
Toto and Zedus, I think is what he was saying.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You too good.
Why them?
I don't know. I think because we were talking about the toxic yaoi in terms of kaiju, and I just thought I was part of that. I mean, yeah, I could also say, yeah. I guess you could say Gamera and Gyaos also have a thing for each other.
I guess. I guess, but the gals will never go away. I guess. So I mean, shoot, maybe that's why they appear so much. And it's not even just one gals; it's all of them, I guess.
Oh god.
Even Iris, if you really want to count Iris, I guess.
All right, Iris.
There's your toxic yaoi show for Gamera.
Oh god.
And it works because Iris, despite the name, is even a female. Or I think, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you said Iris was a male in the...
Yeah, he was a male.
Gamera 3. Despite
yeah,
the
he
name.
Yeah, it was named after Iona's cat. Honestly, speaking of that, I've seen that like popping randomly.
Really?
I'm like, let me go see if there's any new Gamera stuff. See if, it would be revived. If it has been revived in the space known as fan fiction. Um, and then I say, actually, let me check.
I mean, that's got to be at least the one place that Gamera is being kept alive. It has to be because it's like, because I mean, like, go to wasn't it Kodakawa that has Gamera, or am I mixing up companies?
Yeah, it's Katagawa. Katagawa.
Katagawa. Okay, yeah, I mixed them up. That's my bad. Yeah, I was about to say because they can't really do a whole lot now since they just don't really have the money to make a lot of Gamera stuff now.
Yeah, I mean, they want to.
They just need the budget.
Yeah, that's the problem. They need funding. Bless you.
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Okay, so random crossover. That's why is all this crossed over? Let me.
At this point, I don't really
I
know what
can't
to say.
tell.
I'm still trying to think of like some kaijus that could be gay.
There aren't really a lot, are there?
I mean, to be fair,
Or at least like.
I guess it's like in nature where like gay animals are also rare. I guess you could say that this type of stuff with like kaijus are also not so common.
Yeah, especially since most of the time you don't even see the kaijus being concerned about romance or anything. Some of them are, but you don't really see it often.
Actually, wait a minute. If Gorosaurus is a dinosaur and dinosaurs are closely related to birds, and there's
Yes.
been cases of birds actually being gay, does that mean that Gorosaurus can also be gay?
I guess so.
Maybe.
See why not?
Oh.
Oh. I found it. The enemy kaiju unit is Jiger. We all know what that means for the story.
Oh.
Time for Gary to have a long baby.
No, oh my god.
Oh yeah, I went there.
Still so baffling how Tiger was one wing bringing in.
It's such a weird thing too.
I know there's some people who complain that Rebirth removed that element of Jiger in like the Rebirth anime, but really, I think it was best that they didn't keep it.
Yeah, especially with how fast paced the monster stuff is in there. It only works as a slower paced thing.
Very much. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to go now because I am getting a bit tired. We can
Yeah, I might cut this short myself because it's way too hot back here. I am boiling. It depends.
I guess that was the show, y'all.
I'm not sure quite yet. Maybe though. I'll see what you want to show.
Okay, it's
Oh,
about
yes.
the announcement. It's about the announcement that's coming tomorrow. So it's the intro of my new live stream. So as you know, it's check out your donation. So
Oh,
here,
okay. Well, I guess yeah, I could watch this before going.
yeah, and also you'll be all tuned in by tomorrow. So because
Yeah. Your channel's name is DGC, Dino Boy.
yes,
Okay, I'm gonna go subscribe there after I leave.
I did subscribe to you already, but it's good.
Right.
Alright, yeah, then so I turned down because I got copyright music. It's only Imagine Dragons, so
Oh no.
No.
it's down. So
Or I don't know,
So,
maybe you can leave the.
Thanos. There you go. The kaiju and Indonesia.
Radioactive is gonna kill you with its radiation. like I'm sorry.
oh my gosh.
This song is literally got to a song. Like whenever he walks in, radiation. Oh my god, I'm gonna blow up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the answer that I'm gonna be using. So
All right,
go on, reader.
Yeah. All right. So where you can find me? If you want to watch my videos, you can find me on Godzilla Reader here on YouTube. If you want to take a look at my fanfiction, but also want to see more like original stories, which I'm still working on, you can find me on Wattpad as Godzilla Reader, or the tag name Reader Godzilla. If you want to look at my drawings, there's four socials where you can find me. You can find me on Blue Skies as Godzilla Reader. You can find me on Tumblr as Godzilla Reader. You can find me on DeviantArt as Godzilla Reader. And you can find me on Twitter as Godzilla Reader. There you go. And yeah, just like that, I'm gonna go, guys. Yeah, it was another fun one we made.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I guess, yeah. And I guess we'll.
by the way, I'll post my link to my channel on your Discord channel. That way you can subscribe me there. So
All right. No, right. Works for me. All right. I'll see you guys in the next Kaiju Rambles. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And there he goes. Oh, sorry. Okay. There you go. Try what else? Try to think what else we could talk about before leaving, before ending. I can't think of anything. We looked at some stuff. We have some art. Yeah, and I think that's it. Yeah, like I said, I'm like burning up in it. This one is pretty much a miscellaneous episode. And it put in one, obviously. But I don't mind this episode being a little bit shorter, personally. So, Neos, are you still there?
Yeah, Neos.
Not yet. Okay.
Oh.
Actually, let me fix this. You're starting the shadow realm. For the moment, so next episode will be the 10th, which means not the creative episode, which I have like an idea for. That's was thankfully helped be thought up by being inspired by Levi's thing. But we shall see. I don't want to go when Neos is still here, so I shall figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh. So let us see what we can do. I'll just have a few minutes of quiet time. That's fine too.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Welcome back, News. So, anything else you want to talk about or whatnot?
Can't really think of anything from the top of my head right now.
Alright. Because I'm
I can
thinking.
find something, but I can try to find something, but that don't really got anything to find.
Yeah, me either. I think I might be calling it here. I know it's 3 hours shorter than usual. Oh no, but I don't mind. Originally, I was I was thinking about just not doing like this episode and move it more down, but ultimately I decided to actually do it because I might be a little bit
A bit busy for like the regular scheduled episode.
yeah, like later this month because of the house I want. Hopefully. Yeah. So, this episode is definitely on the shorter side. I'm sorry for everyone about that, but like I said, it got really hot today, and I know I'm sweating bullets right now. So, hope you all don't mind this, unless you guys want us to talk more about it. If you guys have any questions, for if you guys want us to keep talking, which I don't mind.
I mean, if anybody's got some suggestions, I'm open to it.
Yeah, we are opening it up for questions.
Hello, silence, my old friend. Oh god. I'm sorry, but it is getting like eerily quiet now.
I know. Anime gay ships. It has to be in the vein of kaiju stuff, and you pretty much already said about that.
Yeah.
In that vein of Prussian, then.
Yeah, since it's more of a since it's more kaiju focused, it kind of has to be. I mean, we have gone slightly off topic with some, well, on topic, but like just not fully kaiju for some of it. But some of it just had like enough leeway where it like kind of like gone in between. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially in regards to like trying to talk about it for like kaijus that kind of fit for it. Most of that is based off head canons, but I haven't really heard too many of them that people have had. That's the part that kind of makes it a little more difficult to bring up for the kaiju specifically in that case.
Yep. So I believe with that, we can close out this episode. So, Neos, go ahead and pimp yourself out.
Oh. Excuse me. Alright, so you can find me on my YouTube channel, Neos_cyber. You can find me under that tag. For my other social medias, you can also find me under NeoCyber on Twitter. We're not calling it X; it's still the Bluebird to me. You can find me under that same name on Instagram as well, and TikTok. I occasionally upload on there. It's not very consistent, but you'll find me on there occasionally. And I do have a Blue Sky. It is mostly, just trying to search for it, it's mostly named NeoCyber, but I think the tag for it was NeoCyber TV Blue Sky, if I'm remembering correctly. I might be wrong because it has been a while since I really checked on that account, but you can find me on there too. And I guess one more message. This one I already did before, but might as well do it just for like just for the case of like what month this is. Let me try this again. Remember, as long as you believe in yourself, you may always prevail. And remember to duel with both honor and pride. That is my daily dubbing for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now's your turn, now, boy.
Alright. So where you can find me, you can find me on my YouTube channel, which is DJC. See? On the Instagram, you can only find me at DJ Cartoons Returns, where you can show like poster, my drawings and stuff So you can see that, and on the YouTube channel too. You can see like I do toy movies. I also do music as well, and stuff. And also tomorrow, like I show out to everyone in this stream, the Kaiju Dino Nation, which is tomorrow. So be tuned out on my channel. So it'll be doing 8:30 p.m. So yeah, you can see me there. Oh, see me there.
And you're already on my channel. The next Kaiju Rambles, I'm not sure when it will happen. The only thing I know is that it's gonna be this like a fully creative episode, and I'm tossing an idea around in my head that I'm pretty much will be doing. I just gotta make sure everyone's in favor of doing it. Unless they want to wait another 5 episodes to do it. It's pretty much a script read of my Godzilla Resurface script. Y'all can take Levi for this because we've done a serious script reading of Tremors, of the original Tremors 2 script. Speaking of, Levi Kitland.
Speaking of which, well, they were a second ago.
But so I'm not sure if it'll probably be a serious script reading. It might be a silly script reading. Who knows? I know that it's not very long, so if you want, we could just go through first silly and then again serious. It all depends. But I do want to do other script reads in the future, like the unmade kaiju scripts, like the original 94 Godzilla 94 script, maybe even a older version of an older version of a Godzilla movie, like Try 14, because I think we do have a older script for Try 14 floating around somewhere on the interwebs. It all depends. What else? I also started a podcast. It is technically started because we did an episode 0. Just not sure when we'll start doing episodes in the schedule that we talked about. But it is called Ventara Radio. It is a tokusatsu centric podcast where I, the Ranger Nerd, and my friend, the Ranger Noob, essentially, who knows nothing about Power Rangers, or Super Sentai, or Kamen Rider, or Metal Heroes, or anything of the like. It's just gonna be fun hearing her reactions to some of the seasons of like Power Rangers and Super Sentai and all that. So yeah, if you like the sounds of go subscribe to Ventara Radio. And I think that's all. This has been the crew from Kaiju Rambles saying Happy Pride Month. Always be yourself. And always, always, always have a good day. And we'll see you in the next stream. And we all sign off.